This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Glow.
It's not bragging if you back it up, right? In that case, welcome to the baddest show in the land.
You guys have so much sexual tension.
Where every question is answered.
Why is the moon following me?
And every challenge is met.
I will survive 40.
3 seasons of Good Times with Mo, and it's going as strong as ever.
Caller of the night is the girl that's banging her best friend's husband.
This is the top downloaded podcast in Philippine history.
And it's not even close. Other shows will copy its style, will mimic its setup, but no one brings it like this.
What's your favorite sexual position?
88. I ate you, you ate me.
Join us as we launch another season, another year. We don't just invite the hard questions, we dare you to come up with one.
Boy, this guy's really weird.
From Los Angeles and Manila, 2 studios, guest co-hosts, celebrity appearances, and just a whole lot of loving going on. It's the world famous Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. And your host, the Philippine genius, Mo Twister.
Welcome to the podcast on this Thursday night. Nice to be back on the show. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Glow. My name is Mo. On the program tonight, Cat Alano. Hey, Cat.
Hi, Mo.
Call us, 880-9294. You can also reach us via Skype, which is the Good Times Podcast. Text Viber, 0927-214-1981. Take your love problems, sex questions, comments, anything you guys want to discuss that's rather interesting, and we'll put it on the show and talk about it for the next hour, 45 minutes, or 2 hours, however long this show generally runs.
Or 3 hours sometimes, as we usually do.
Yeah, or sometimes fucking 3 hours if Cat Alano's all getting all dramatic and shit. Tends to run a little long. What a week you've had, huh? Well, you weren't here last week, were you?
No, it was a public holiday.
That's right. So what a past 2 weeks you've had since, and I feel like I've said that several times during your duration here on the show.
I know, right? And I've only been here for like a year. It's been pretty eventful, so keeping things interesting.
But, I mean, not that we'll discuss it again about what happened, but maybe a little bit later we can discuss some of the things people have been saying about you, which we knew at least was going to happen to a certain extent. And if there's any been kind of developments on your part, since you, in fact, 2 weeks ago did say that you were sexually assaulted by a celebrity. We'll do that a little bit later, but we got a lot of calls to get to. Again, 880-9294, Skype Good Times Podcast, text us 0927-214-1981. You ready to go, Kathleen? Is it Kathleen or Catherine? What is it? Sorry about that.
No worries.
Are you ready to go, Catherine?
Yes, I am.
Let's do the damn thing.
Are you ready, Mohan?
George. I'm fine. I'm ready to go. George, you are on line 6. You're 19 years old. You're in Manila. What's going on, baby doll?
Oh my God, I'm really talking to Mo Twister. Nakaka-start lang kahit cellphone lang.
Yeah, cellphone lang. But okay lang. I'm excited. I'm excited when I hear someone excited about being on, well, I mean, aside from being on the show, by talking to me. That's really kind of touching. All right, George.
Hi.
So what's up, baby?
Yung question ko.
Yeah.
Yung question ko, kasi may boyfriend ako and for 2 years na kami, tas parang nagawa na namin lahat ng sexual position, nagawa na rin namin kung saan-saan. Tapos parang naboboard na ako.
And then?
Hello?
Yeah. And then?
Ano bang pwede kong gawin para may magawa naman kaming bago? Kasi parang wala nang maisip na pwede namin gawing bago.
You know, the board position, I don't think is, the boredom doesn't come from the position.
Yeah, I
think the boredom comes from the person. Like, if you told me you're super in love with your boyfriend and all you do is missionary, then I'm like, oh, okay, well then, why don't you try something else? But if you've said, I've had sex with my boyfriend in every single position possible, in every single lugar na possible, and I'm bored, that's not bored with sex. That's bored with him.
Yeah, there's really no changing that part. Like, if you're bored...
No.
Yeah. You're not listening, George. We're saying that the problem's not with the positions and how many places you did it. It's about the boyfriend.
You're bored with your boyfriend. You're bored with having sex with your boyfriend.
Pero di ko naman kaya mag-try sa iba.
Oh, you will eventually.
Hello.
You think that now because you're 19. That you think that you can't. You're eventually gonna fuck someone else. I promise you that.
Pero ewan ko, siguro, hopefully. Dalawa pa lang naman yung na-try ko.
George, how about this? And think about it. How about breaking up with your boyfriend? You've been together 2 years, 17 years old. You've been together long enough. Don't you think that maybe it's time to break up?
Pero ang hirap kasi parang okay na yung family.
Oh my gosh. See, this is what I always like. It doesn't matter about the family thing. There are so many people who will get along with your family. Everybody always says that your family's not dating this guy. Is your family bored with this guy? No, because they probably spend like 5 minutes with him a day.
Did your mom fuck him? Is she bored with the sex?
Does she want new positions to have with your boyfriend? I don't think so.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the... Yeah. We don't want to say it has nothing to do with the family.
Yeah.
But it's just a minor detail.
Yeah.
It's not something that you should hang on with the relationship because of your relationship with their family. It's not a group effort.
Yeah, pero kasi parang problema pag ginawa ko na siya sa iba, like sa ibang guy, ang hirap maging comfortable ulit sa katawan mo.
Well, see, that's the thing. Is like
up ulit
you wanna hold on to somebody that you're bored with already. Do you know how long you can stay bored with a person until really it just all falls apart naturally?
You're just wasting years.
Yeah, you're just wasting time. If you guys don't even like each other, this is why you're having so much sex and doing it in all these exciting places because you're trying to spice it up. At 2 years, man, this is like honeymoon period still. You should still be like super in love and wanting to be with each other all the time. Mo, correct me if I'm wrong, right? 2 years is still
you're
happy,
99% correct. Here's the only time where it's not honeymoon time is when you're 17, which she was, and 19, because you grow so much faster in these years. So let's say you're right. The honeymoon is 2 years is still rather new, and you should be kind of in a honeymoon type of style. But because there's so much growing from teenager to adult between 17 and 19 and 19 and 21, that 2 years for say our age is like the equivalent of 5 years for them or 6 years for them, just because the rapid growth. So I always say for kids your age, 2 years and get out. I mean, he's
okay.
Nice
Sige, susundin ko. Pero uunti-untiin ko siguro muna, hindi yung biglaan.
It's up to you. Yeah, at least make the preparation.
This is so weird. This is like we're prepping her to break up with this guy. George, do you even like this guy anymore? Like, you're asking us about sex, but...
hindi na.
Okay, so why are you wasting his time?
Ewan ko
Nadaan-daan mo pa, pero...
maging comfortable ulit sa iba. Parang feeling ko lang hindi ko kaya ulit na mag-open up ulit ng ganon. Parang ang dami na rin napagdaanan.
You will. Don't worry. This is going to happen a lot more in your life. Trust us.
This
you are going to get
maybe
older.
3 more times before you even think about settling down.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
A couple more times before you even think about it.
It should. Now, hold on. I got a question for you, George. Where's the wildest place? Kung sinabi mo, ginawa mo na lahat ng mga lugar. Which is the wildest place you guys had sex? Like where?
Siguro sa pool. Sa pool ng condominium sa Katipunan. Oh my God, hindi ko pwede sabihin.
All that chlorine going in your peck, that's fine.
Ew.
Yeah. Have you tried anal already? You said, like, ginawa mo lahat ng mga position.
Oh my God, hindi ko ata kaya yun.
Yeah, wag.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Pero ano man ang pinaka-wild na position?
Pinaka-wild? Parang hindi naman wild. Sakto lang. Siguro, sakto lang. Lahat. Siguro, lahat naman na-try na.
Have you tried the spread eagle when you're like on top and the legs are open? That's called a spread eagle, right? No?
Oo, mga ganun, mga girl on top and everything.
69, all of that shit.
Yeah,
88. I like 88. That's funny.
88, 69.
I ate you, 8 me.
Fart 69, all the good stuff. Yeah.
Di naman Fort 69, grabe naman.
Okay, yeah, wag kang ututin yung mukha niya. All right. Hey, George.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kat. By the way, sobrang fan mo ko. Tapos sinusuportahan talaga kita sa mga haters mo, as in binabash ko din sila.
Look at that. You see that?
Yes.
You see that, Kat? You see that loyalty? Oh, good stuff.
That's awesome.
All right, George, call us again when you have a new boyfriend.
Yeah,
what's your Twitter, George?
What's
your Twitter?
Hindi ko pwede sabihin dito. Pwede pag off-air na.
I'll get it off air.
Yeah, smart
I'll
girl.
talk to you off air.
Go.
Why does it look like you're masturbating on the screen?
Because he is.
Sorry. I didn't know I was on screen. I got excited.
So Ange is not going to be on the show today because she's going out with fucking her new underage boyfriend.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's giving him going away present.
Yeah, he's on the Oscars. You know that Ange is dating a new guy, right?
Really?
Yeah. So Ange is dating this dude, and he's on the Oscars. He plays football. But he's 19 years old and Ange's like 26.
Whoa.
So she's banging this guy. And he's leaving or flying away and something like that tonight. So Ange is conveniently not on the program tonight. Because she needs...
She got 19-year-olds to take care of.
Yeah, she needs
19.
one more fuck session before he flies off to wherever the fuck he's going.
That's kinky. And you kinky girl.
19 years old.
I know.
All right.
Young.
Thanks, George. Let's move to our next call. Who do we got on line 5 or 6? Sorry, I know that we just lost our line 5.
We have Chris on. Oh, no,
Chris. No, Chris? Who's it? Chris, Erwin, Violet, or Reuben on 5? Who do we have?
We don't have anyone on 5. We're calling.
Oh, we lost? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get him still? Okay, let me know. Get Violet in Cebu or Reuben in Parañaque or fucking Chris in Malabon. I don't care. I'm going to talk to Kat real quick here while we're getting that line 5 person.
You know the one thing with Ange dating a 19-year-old, though, is they're having a lot of sex.
Oh,
19-year-old boys, man.
No, and he's an athlete.
Right.
So, he's a professional athlete.
There's a lot of action happening over there today.
And just getting pounded in the ass right now.
Vulgar.
He's, coming on her fucking stomach, and it's awesome. Okay, where are we? Yeah. So, Kat, listen, I gotta apologize because last week, was it? If it wasn't last week or 2 weeks ago, or one of the episodes after you were on the show, and you finally admitted. Gosh, I don't even know if "admitted" is the word. You shared with everyone that you were sexually assaulted by a celebrity.
Yeah.
And Pico and I were taking some rape calls. And I threw out this hashtag that I thought was rather witty, which was rhymes with wrong, because rape is wrong.
Yes.
And sometimes
rape
I fuck around
wrong.
and I put rhymes with when I'm trying to say like I think Slapshocks, that band, they're fucking assholes. So when I was talking about douchebag, I said rhymes with Slapshock. So I just say rhymes with as just a funny filler to put in before I actually say what I'm really trying to say.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
When I said rhymes with wrong, I mean, the speculation started going crazy about, who's the celebrity and stuff like that. So I was trying to be witty about it, and I don't know if I got in some trouble. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring it up because I was reading on the internet and these articles and stuff like that were being written about you that people think that the person who raped you was Willie Revillame. And I was like, wow. Because, rhymes wrong. Wrong is WR, and that must mean Willie, and Willie is WR wrong.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, I'm like, wow, man, some people are fucking, I almost fed them the answer.
Yeah, pretty much.
I fed them the answer, and people say, Willie Revillame. So
you even did the little airplane thing. You're like, open wide, the airplane's coming, and they still missed it.
Right, exactly, and they still fucked it up. So the Willie thing, just so kind of like the once and for all type of shit that they do on showbiz shows. Not Willie. And I know because I know you told me years and years and years ago, and it's not Willie.
Yeah, and see that? No, it's not Willie, okay? It's not Willie. Gosh, just...
And here they do the math. They go, it happened 9 years ago, and I remember some fat fuck reporter or broadcaster, some fat piece of shit. I don't know what his fucking name is, like a Tony or I don't know what his last name is, but he's got shades on. He's broadcasting like a douchebag.
Yeah.
He's like, all you have to do is to do the math. 9 years ago, what show is he on? And which was willing. You were like on not willing. Wow, we. Well, that's the answer. Which is of course fat logic. It's too much fucking cholesterol going to the brain. That fat
logic.
Guy. And so just because you were on a show 9 years ago and you were raped by a celebrity doesn't mean that the celebrity happens to be on the show that you're working on.
No.
And I think we clearly said that you just actually saw him out. One night. Not that you saw him every single day while at work.
No.
So just to correct, it's not Willie.
No, it's not. It's not him. Not at all.
Rhymes with wrong.
Yeah.
Rhymes with wrong.
Seriously. I mean, you know what's funny is that it's like after everything that we've said, and you even said that you knew who it was, like from years ago. You know, I told Mo this. How many? Like 5 years ago was
Maybe
it, Mo?
5 years
Like
ago,
right when we were out, like hanging out and stuff like this, and then people, you know, have not been logical about everything that we've said. They've been logical about the clue that you gave.
Sure.
And then totally jumped on some other like train. You know what I mean? Like, what? Now you're being smart, but what? You know what I mean? I don't really understand. It's like I don't.
It is kind of wild. But again, we can address some of it a little bit later on the program. I just wanted to kind of throw that in. Again, all our calls are ready to go now. So let's talk to Violet here, who's in Cebu. Violet, you're 24. Cebu, what's up?
Hi, Violet. Hello.
Violet.
Hello.
Like Violet.
Hi,
yes,
Violet.
Hi. What's up?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yes, Violet.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you well. Crystal clear.
I'm so sorry because I think our internet connection is not that good.
It's okay. What's up? How can we help you?
Yes. Hi. My question is, I'm not that attractive, and I'm fat. So what should I do in order for me to have a boyfriend? Like, I don't need
crap.
And my second question is how I seduce a guy.
Love it.
Crap.
Okay. All right, big girl.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, you kind of got cut off a little bit. So let's go with, we ended up with fat and unattractive. How can you, and then blank. We didn't hear it because the internet got all screwed up. So can you repeat again? What did you want to achieve?
I'm sorry, what?
What was the second part that you said? And you said something, and then how do I seduce a guy? We missed that part.
Yeah. I'm not attractive and I'm fat. So I just want to have a boyfriend, but I don't want to change anything. Like my looks, that I don't need to have an exercise. Not. I just want to have a boyfriend. Or how will I seduce a guy? Without having those exercise,
well, those are two separate things, Violet. You can easily seduce a guy, like today. You can have sex tonight. I promise you. You can have sex tonight with not anybody you want, but if you have a list of 5 guys you want to fuck tonight, you're going to be able to fuck at least one of them, for sure. That's how guys are built, man. Yeah, you know, we prefer hot chicks and fucking booming bodies and all of that stuff. But if there's a girl that wants to have sex and she's fat like, say you are, as you admit that you are, we'll still fuck you. So there's a difference.
But that's not a boyfriend. You can have sex with a guy if you want to, like right now, but that's not a boyfriend. And any guy that wants to bang you right away like that is not boyfriend material either.
That's right. So, but you remember, her question was, how do I get a boyfriend and how do I seduce a guy?
Yes,
Seducing a guy, no problem. You can do that.
You know,
that's easy.
Clearing the blurred lines.
The boyfriend part, well, that's good. You know, of course, there's a little bit of a challenge there. If you refuse to lose weight and all of that stuff, you have to be realistic. If you're not going to lose weight, the chances of, or the amount of men being interested in you are less. That's just the way the world works, right? But it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a boyfriend. Obviously, you could still find a boyfriend easily. It's just your perspectives are kind of trimmed down. The best way to go about it is...
I mean, if you really want a genuine relationship, like at this point in time and what you're saying, and you don't want to change anything about yourself, then it's really going to have to be along the lines of personality, getting to know somebody, and that's going to take time.
I'm saying about bridging, because I'm trying to not be sounding like an asshole here. If you're not attractive and you're overweight, how often do guys hit on you, like at a bar, at the gym, at school? Not as often.
Yeah.
Rarely, almost.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to wait for that moment, well, that's few and far between. And I think the way to go is being bridged by a friend, someone who knows another guy who doesn't care about that shit, and bridging that gap and kind of getting you guys on the same, on the same page and personality and all of that stuff. There's that. And then, by the way, we lost Violet. We're going to get her back.
Oh, okay.
Secondly, you can try the internet. Not internet in a sense of like, say, not dating sites, but forums of things that you're interested in as well. A lot of relationships kind of bud from looking. Again, the reason why I say forums is because I'm a part of a lot of forums. Things that I'm interested in. Everything from again airplanes to bicycles to this to that. I'm interested in all of that shit.
Yeah.
And I meet a ton of people on there. Now, I don't meet a lot of chicks on there, but a lot of dudes there. And if you're a girl, it just seems like in these forums, all these guys try to hit on the girls on the forum.
Yeah, but you're still talking about like hitting on and stuff. I mean, she's talking about a boyfriend. And what about dating sites?
Yeah, but they have common
you just
denominator.
said not dating sites.
They have a common denominator.
That they all like something, I guess.
Yeah,
but I mean, if you're
like
on a dating website, then you show your face, you show who you are, you have your interests and likes, and then somebody else who likes that kind of thing finds you, right?
Yeah, but with the forum, I'm already instantly attracted to you, even a little bit, when I find out you're a female and you like what I like. Now, the conversation starts to strike up, we start throwing messages to each other, and then boom, you have a full-on kind of like pen pal.
Okay, I guess that works.
It kind of does. Now we lost Violet. I mean, her internet has been awful, as we knew that. So,
you know what I want to know is would she date a guy who was fat and not attractive and didn't want to work out? That's what I want to know. Like, if it was the other way around, would you do it?
I'm more I don't want to change anything about my weight. That kind of bothers me because I'm not saying fat people have to go on diets. But if you already
on fat people.
No, if you really kind of establish, listen, I'm fat and I don't want to fucking not be fat, you're going to have a hard time finding a boyfriend.
Exactly. Like, and also
like,
it's not really it's not a very healthy life choice either. It's like, I'm fat and I'm going to stay fat.
Well, hold on. Violet, how big are you, big girl?
Violet?
Yes. Violet.
How big are you?
How fat are we talking about? Well, height and weight, please.
My weight, as of the moment, I think it's 86. And then
kilos?
My height is 5'2".
That's a big girl. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You big girl.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But see, here's okay. I was giving the advice, but you were cut off. So do me a favor and download this.
Sorry.
No problem. Do me a favor and download this so you can listen to what I was saying. One thing I just want to say is have a friend bridge you with another guy that they know doesn't really care so much about the weight thing. But I encourage you. The attractive, fine. Maybe we can't fix a lot of that stuff. The weight, maybe you should go on a diet, not just for the boyfriend, but for yourself. 86 at 5'2", that's a
yeah, Violet, that's what I want to know. Like, how come you really don't want to lose weight? Like, you're adamant about it. You know, I wouldn't say anything if you were just like, oh, I'm a big girl, blah, blah, but you're like, I don't want to lose weight and I want to have a boyfriend because of this. So obviously you're looking for a guy and you want to prove that he loves you for you, right? It's like, I shouldn't have to change. A guy should love me for who I am. Is that why you're saying you don't want to lose weight?
Yes, that's correct.
In yourself, you know, it doesn't matter if you are thin or fat, a guy should like you for who you are, regardless, okay? Now, what we're talking about with your weight here is yourself. Are you comfortable with your body at this weight?
Of course not.
Honestly, I'm not, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to lose my weight at the same time, but I'm too lazy sometimes. So yeah, I think from since birth, I'm already fat.
Yeah. See, Violet, you know, it's okay to be bigger. Like, I mean, not that it's okay, like it's not normal, whatever. It's like, don't even worry about that. That's not a thing. Don't worry about how skinny you are, whatever. We're talking about being healthy here, you know? Like, do exercise to be fit.
Yeah, but you
don't have
also,
to be skinny. You know, it's like, keep yourself.
Let me use an example of a really good friend of mine. Okay, yeah. You know Susie? She's on the show sometimes here, Violet. She's on the morning show with me on Magic. Yeah, you know Susie. Big girl, 250, bigger than you. Okay, bigger than you. Lost 75 pounds as of today, maybe 80 pounds. Fucking left and right, like. Fucking ballers, celebrities, sending them dick photos to Susie and all of that. Now, she didn't do it for the boys. She did it for herself because, in fact, she was, as you are, obese. And when she lost the weight and finally decided to lose the weight, and she started just about your age, 24, when she started to attack this, she lost 80 pounds, more maybe by now, and she's getting photos sent from fucking celebrity ballers. Like, I wish I could tell you the names of some of these guys that are sending her dick photos. So she's knocking out two things. She's knocking out, number one, the seducing part. And number two, she's healthier. She feels great about herself. Confidence skyrocketing because all of these guys that are sending photos to Solen as well and all of that stuff, they're sending it to Susie also. And you know, you see how much better off she is in both aspects of her life, which is
I'll plan for my schedule because I'm too busy for my work, so that's why I don't have time to go to the gym.
But just imagine the fucking dick and balls that you're going to be getting once you get yourself in a little bit more of a non-threatening weight class, threatening for your life, I mean, like weight class.
And like, it's not all about exercise either. It's also about your diet. You know, it doesn't matter how much you exercise. If you're going to eat crap every day, all day, it's still going to show up on your body. So when you're like out, if you don't have any time to work out, like walking up and down stairs or just walking up and down the street, it takes like 15 minutes just to get a little bit of exercise in, just to get a sweat on, so your body is getting rid of some of the toxins that you're eating, you know, and like the food that you're eating. Eat more fruit, eat less, drink less soda, eat less sugar, you know what I mean? Eat less rice. These are all things that you can do, and you can cut down on them during your day. You don't have to be exercising all the time to lose weight. These things help you as well, you know?
Yeah, so you'll be fine, doll. Listen, you'll be fine. I mean, you lose a little bit. If you don't lose weight, you can still find a boyfriend.
Yes.
Just, obviously, we're trying to speed up the process and giving you a little bit more of a picking.
Yeah, and I also think that you'll have more self-confidence in yourself when you lose a little bit of weight and you feel more comfortable in your own body.
And Cat.
All right, baby doll.
All right.
We care about you.
Good luck.
All right. I'll race you to the car.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Fucking true, though, man. I'll tell you this. Girls, I wish I was a fat girl.
Why?
Because your life changes so much when you lose weight. More than us guys. Like, fat guys, we lose weight, it's fine. But if you talk about, like, what Susie's gone through. Dude, like, Pico, do you know some of the ballers? You know some of the ballers that have been sending her shit, right?
Yeah, I do. We talk about it every time she's
We talk
here.
about it all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they're superstars.
That's hilarious. Ballers
Superstars.
send her pictures of their penises?
Yeah, like
superstars.
They Instagram
They're
DM
not,
her.
yeah, not like
What?
not like yung mga katulad ni Ange na dinidate na yung bangko. I'm talking about prime
baller.
Oh my
prime.
God.
At hindi lang yung mga ballers na magaling pero pangit. The good-looking ones.
And so what are they saying? Like, hey, look at my dick? Like, what's the caption?
Yeah, like hey,
Hey,
good
baby,
morning.
what's up?
Here's a
Hey,
dick,
good morning.
dick picture.
Yeah. Here, hey, good morning. Here's me thinking about you. Yung mga ganun.
Boner.
Yung mga style na
Oh
yun.
my God. That is so
Pero putang ina,
hilarious.
Cat, kung alam mo lang. Ito mga UAAP, mga PBA, mga ganun. Fuck. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Think about the hottest UAP player. Think about the best looking guy.
Oh my
Take photo
gosh.
sent. Take photo sent.
Oh my gosh.
Not these Vice Ganda ones. Even higher than them.
I don't even understand why dick pictures are being sent. I don't understand. Like, this is just a thing that guys just take pictures of their dicks and send them to people? Like,
Something like that.
what?
Not off the mirror bullshit. Yeah, they're
Do you
ballers.
do
They
that?
got good bodies.
Do you do
no,
that?
No. I don't have a body of a baller.
Hey, baby, look at my penis today. Thinking about
of
you.
course not.
Love.
But what I'm saying is this, man. You drop 70 pounds, you're getting dick photos. That's why I want to be a fat girl. Because if I was a big, like, okay, for example, if fucking Emily Ratajkowski, Pico, who is our example for all, says, hey, Mo, I'll send you a photo of my tits if you lose 80 pounds, I'm never eating again. I don't care how fucking hungry I am. I'll eat grass on the floor like forever. I'll be a cow. I'll just go to the bukid dun sa mga bahay namin dyan sa Bulacan. Kakainin ko na yung, I'm just gonna eat off the ground.
So wait,
vegetables and vegetation.
You're saying that you want to be a fat girl in order to benefit from when the fat girl loses weight and then get dick pictures sent to you?
Like, yes, exactly. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah, that's it basically.
Because
Would you
we
like for
will-
people to just send you dick pictures? We can have that organized now. You know,
because
everybody send all your
we
dick.
as fat guys, if we lost weight, we're still not getting photos of tits because girls don't do that shit.
Yeah, I didn't
that's
even
why I say I
realize
wanna
that
be a fat
guys
girl.
did that shit. That's why I'm in
Yeah.
shock right now. I'm like, what?
That's why if I was fat girl and I
People
lost
are sending
weight,
you
I'm gonna
pictures of your
get dick
dick?
photos sent to me. That's awesome. I wish I was a fat girl.
Oh my goodness me.
That's
Wow, Susie, look at you, man.
fucking balling.
She should make like a collage. Can she
Fucking
make a
balling.
collage? I mean, she doesn't have
She
to put
fucking
names.
screenshots that shit, sends that to me. I'm fucking laughing
Oh
my ass
my
off.
God.
My ass. Because these guys are good-looking dudes, man. And
are they all big? Do they all have big like penises? Or some of them like teeny weeny?
But they're hot shit, you know. They're like
I don't care.
Fucking,
I don't know, body.
No, they're not just sending it to Susie. They're sending it to all the hot chicks. But what I'm saying is Susie's part of that list now, and she wasn't on that list a few years ago.
Right.
So I'm like, who else did they send this dick photo to? She's like,
oh
Solen.
my God.
Like Solen, Georgina. Kasama ka dun sa listahan na yan, putang ina. Oh, wow. Look at you, bitch.
Awesome. Susie is hot stuff. Look at you, baby.
You're on the same list of dick photo, like, sent messages as Solen? Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Ayo.
Awesome.
Ayo.
Good job. Do we have any other callers, or are we just going to keep talking about penis?
If I was because I'm still talking about this shit. If I was on a list of tits photos with Ramsey and fucking like CN Lim and all of these, if I was on the list like that, shit.
You'd be proud?
Fuck yeah, I'll be proud.
All right, I'll make sure.
You mean you put me in the same conversation as guys like that? You mean I'm on the same list as those motherfuckers? Yeah.
Well, throw it out there, Mo. I mean, if you start telling women, you know.
Hey, listen, girls, if you're sending tits photos to Derek Ramsey and to fucking CN Lim and to Sam Milby and to Piolo and to fucking all of these guys, can you throw me on that list, please? Number 10?
That should so be a question, though, for your next like male celebrity that you get on the show. You should be like, how many tits photos do you get? And see if they actually get them.
Are you fucking serious? Every male celebrity we get on here, we're talking about their fucking, how many people are there fucking on the side? They're
no, I know, but we're not interested in that right now. We're talking about the tits photos. I want to know if there's an equivalent of tits photos being sent to these guys.
I still prefer
like
a blowjob,
penis
but yeah.
photos. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just let's see, let's do market research here. See how many tits photos there are.
Okay, yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Take a break. When we come back, more of your calls. 880-9294, Skype, Good Times Podcast, text us 09272141981. You can use that phone number for Viber as well. On the show tonight is Cat Alano, at Cat Alano on Twitter. Taking a break. When we come back, more of your calls. You guys are there. Hang on, by the way, if you've already on hold. We'll get to you. Promise. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Ormoc, and this is my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited with the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. Touched my heart. I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way.
Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her Sorry put up a sign, and she told us her story, and to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a entailing package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell load.
To the mobile number, the amount of load.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Globe Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile. Smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid. is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go, but what Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
One cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. The show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do Max Eigenmans? I would. Cis code, because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare, kupal people, bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. Two girls, one cup. You should watch the show.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
I'm going to make some bong to somebody on the show. Oh, man, there's something going on here, Kat.
What's going on?
So here's the thing. Ooh. I follow my name on Twitter like my tweet deck. Mm-hmm. Like if you tweet about me, even if you don't tag me, I get to read it. Yeah. It's narcissistic, but suck my dick. So one of our interns was talking about the show and me on Twitter, and I can read it because they put my name on it. But they weren't talking shit about me. They were saying, yeah, I'm an intern on Mo Twister's show. And then her friend that she was having a message, she goes, wow, you get to hang out with Mo Twister? Mm-hmm. And she's like, no. I just Skype message with him and all of that stuff. I'm like, okay, but I have to hang out with Bianca. And she irritates me. I'm like,
yeah, I think we know who it is. I think I have an idea who it is.
No.
I found out.
I know who it is. I'm not going to say it because I don't want Bianca to feel bad.
No, we know.
Funny.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, man.
You can tell her to erase that shit. And the intern doesn't even follow me on Twitter, so they don't follow any of us. So I think maybe she's like, okay, I'm free. I mean, no one's gonna catch me. I can talk smack about the people I work with.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put my name on my search thing. So anytime,
anytime someone fucking but use it on TweetDeck because that's where it works
I'll check
best
if the
there.
Interns are talking shit about me here in the studio.
Exactly.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, good idea.
Tanginang Wally Bayola na tong bullshit na pico. Stuff like that. That's awesome. All right, anyway, back on the program here. It is a Thursday night, May 8th. On the show is Cat Alano. We're taking your calls at 880-9294. Let's talk to who's on line 6 first. Let's talk to Myra, who is in Malaysia. Hi, Myra. Welcome to the program. Thanks for being here, sweetheart.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Myra.
Hello. Cat, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Myra. You're 36. Are you in KL?
Yes.
What can we do for you today, Myra? How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, what's up? What's your question?
Ask ko lang sana kung okay lang ba mag-Tagalog?
Pwede, of course.
You're in Malaysia, of course.
What does that have to do with being in Malaysia?
I don't know.
Kasi, yung kasi, kung hindi kasi ako naniniwala kung if ano ba yung mga gayuma or nag-i-exist pa ba yan sa panahon ngayon? Kasi parang hindi ako naniniwala.
Good.
Kaso lang, parang kasi kumakain ako sa isang restaurant tapos may isang tao doon ngumiti siya. Tapos, pag hindi ako ngumiti sa kanya. Tapos, mga few seconds siguro, parang may naramdaman ako sa ano ko, yung parang ang sama ng pakiramdam ko noon. Yeah, tapos, parang 2 days ako nagkasakit noon. Tapos pinost ko sa Facebook kung totoo ba yung pag nauusog ka ba sa ngiti lang. Sabi sa akin, pwede daw yung mangyari pag ganito yung race ng isang tao. Sabi, kailangan pag kumain ulit ako doon, nakita ko yung tao, pag ngumiti ulit, mag-smile back ako sa kanya. Trinay ko, nag-smile siya sa akin, nag-smile back ako. Mga siguro 5 seconds na wala yung sama ng pakiramdam ko. Ganun.
Yeah. No, it doesn't exist, and that's not true, Myra. So, you're 36, and you know, I guess maybe there's some time in my life that I thought maybe it might have existed when I was like 12, but you kind of just have to remove. Yeah, there's no love potion.
Yeah,
Myra.
no love potion.
It doesn't work that way. There are explanations sometimes that maybe back in the past we would say is supernatural, but there are explanations on why you could possibly feel better. It could be, what is it, endorphins or something like that? When you're happy, all of a sudden actually in fact makes you feel better. Or you hear that sometimes if you have a headache and if you have sex and you have an orgasm, you actually feel better because your body generates certain, is it hormones or whatever, endorphins or whatever the fuck it is, that actually makes you feel better. So if you weren't feeling well and somebody smiled at you and you smiled back at, your kilig, your body can manifest something to make you feel better immediately. Yeah, it has nothing to do with a potion that you're eating or anything like that. And feeling sick.
Kasi, sa ngayon, nangyayari kasi ngayon, parang kami na. Parang
what?
Ganun.
Because of that moment?
Oo, parang ganun. Parang ganun. Until now, parang kami na. Yung ganun.
Well, I hope you guys are in a relationship because you like each other. And it's not magic.
Ayun nga ang problema ko.
Ano yung problema mo?
Sinasabi siya, pag wala, hindi ko na siya nakikita, hindi ko maalala yung mga sinasabi niya.
So, ayaw mo siya? Like, you don't really like him that much?
Hindi ko kasi masabi.
Yeah.
Pero ang pagkakaano ko kasi, ang tagal, medyo 2 years na ako dito. Tapos, marami naman siguro mga lalaki dito na nakikita ko, nagugustuhan ko, pero iniiwasan ko. Nagtaka ako sa kanya. Siguro hindi naman siya yung tipo ng tao na magugustuhan ko. Pero, hindi ko alam, ganun kadali yung alam mo yung nakikiano ako sa kanya, yung ayun na.
Listen, Janisha, you gotta get out of that voodoo shit, man. That's not real.
Yeah,
if you start believing, kung maniniwala ka na totoo yun, syempre, you would act upon it and yung mga decisions mo will be revolving around the fact that you actually think that there is may gayuma or love potion or whatever. That's bullshit. Myra, it's so much bullshit, I can't even begin to fucking fathom it.
Wait.
Sobrang,
how did they get together? Myra, gano'ng katagal na ba kayo nitong lalaking to? Myra?
Kasi, mga 1 month.
Mga 1 month. Gusto mo ba siya?
You already don't like him.
Do you like him? Do you like him?
1 month pa kami nakikita lagi.
Okay, Myra, do you like him?
Simula nagkasakit ako. Ha?
Do you like him?
Simula nun, may gusto na ako sa kanya, ganun.
Ano?
Oh, poor girl.
Sige, so ganun.
Lost.
Parang may gusto na ako sa kanya. Simula nung nawala yung pakiramdam na nagkasakit ako.
Myra, may gusto ka ba talaga sa kanya? As in, nagugustuhan mo ba pagkasama mo siya? Masaya ba yung conversations ninyo? Nakakaintindihan ba kayo?
Malaki ba tite?
Oo. Masarap ba maghalikan? Ganon.
Oo, ganun. Parang parang ganun.
Okay, well then date him.
Okay.
But I just want you to know, my love, there's no such thing as a love potion. Zero. Walang chance. Zero.
Wala. Tapos, kapag binigyan ka ng love potion, pagka binigyan ka ng gayuma, ibig sabihin, di naman totoo yung pagmamahal ninyo eh. Kasi may binigyan ka pa para ma-love ka. Hindi natural
wow, I
yun.
can't even believe we're breaking that down. But yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if this is the thing.
It's a good point, yeah.
You know, it's like, then that's not real either. Like, binigyan ka ng something.
Okay. Tapos, may problema ako sa kanya. Kasi
Ano yun?
parang feeling ko, nagsisinungaling siya sa akin.
Malamang.
Marami siyang bawal eh. Marami siyang bawal kong gawin.
Like
parang
what?
bawal ko siyang makilala ng gusto.
Myra, you guys have been together for 4 weeks. Kung ang daming bawal, leave this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oo nga.
Okay?
Ayun nga,
Time to
gusto ko
break up.
mag-exit. Parang ayaw niya akong ma-exit.
Mag-exit ka.
Mag-exit ka na mabilis sa pinakamalapit na exit. Takbo.
Ayun.
Alright?
Okay.
Exit now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stage left.
Sige.
Okay.
Myra, bye-bye.
Thanks, baby. Good luck.
Ingat.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
36.
You know what? My mind is kind of blown right now. I don't know what just happened. I feel like I just got run over with a steamroller or something. Like, what?
Wild.
Wow. This is how much people need help. Like, this is...
No. Then you realize, then you kind of like think when people do stupid things, you go, what? Then you go, okay, there are people that... You get what I mean?
All
it's
right.
It's not an intelligence thing
okay,
anymore.
you do
It's
that. Sure.
There's something like fucking going on. Like, I can't explain it.
But this is where people get
sometimes when I
hurt and
argue
people
with
get into
people that
terrible relationships. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
They end up, oh, I fell in love, blah, blah, blah. This guy doesn't let me do anything and he locks me in a room and everything. But it's okay, I love him. And then like 10 years later, they're locked in a room being beaten by some dude. They have 6 kids and they can't go anywhere, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy shit. But whatever. Say la vie.
Yep.
Let's go to... Who are we going to go to now? Boy, we got a lot of calls. Have we spoken to Reuben yet? Not yet. Reuben, you're 23 in Parañaque. What's up? Reuben?
Hello, Reuben?
Reuben. In arguing with his girlfriend all the time?
Reuben? No. Sounds like why does it sound like everybody we talk to today is having like a fiesta in the background or something?
That is
like,
true.
Like
I have no idea.
A lot of noise.
Can you guys get Reuben back, please?
Yep.
We'd appreciate it. All right. Wait, we already did 2 calls, right? So we can take a break already. That was 2 calls, right?
Was it?
We did 2 calls. Yeah. That was the fucking Gayuma shit, and then...
No, we just had one.
No.
Yeah,
that
we
was
just had one.
That's
what I was thinking.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to line 1 and talk to Mark, who's 28 in Parañaque. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, Mo.
Hey, bud.
First-time caller, so I might sound a little nervous.
It's okay.
Mark,
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
You sound fine. What's
but
up?
before that, the last episode I listened to was about Cat Alano's confession, and I'm behind you, Cat, all the way.
Thank you.
Mostly
That's
because my girlfriend is pro women's rights, and she's alpha female, so medyo under ako.
She wears the pants.
Yeah, I was in a way transformed over the course of the relationship. So I think I'm a bit more of a gentleman now than before. Anyway,
That's good. That's good. I'm glad that she's not that to you.
I have a friend who went to school with you in Hong Kong, and he likes you.
Wow,
Who?
really? You went to school in Hong Kong?
Anyway,
With me? Who went to school with me in Hong Kong?
Wait, did you go to school in Hong Kong?
Yeah, for like...
That's awesome.
How many years? Like 12 years.
What?
Yep.
I didn't know. So you speak Cantonese?
No, I spoke Mandarin for 5 years. I learned that. I was in international school, so I learned German and I learned...
You went to fucking school in Hong Kong for over a decade?
Yeah, I grew up there. I was
Shit,
there
I
for
thought you were
15 years.
I thought you grew up in Batangas.
No, why do you think I have a Canadian accent? Went to school with a bunch of Canadian Chinese kids.
You don't have a British accent. That's right. I didn't know that shit. All right. Okay. Anyway, so
Yeah, but who? No, I'm so curious. Who is this guy I went to school with? I want to know now.
I don't think I
First
I
name.
want to say.
Tell me.
just the
Tell
first
me the
name.
first name.
First name's
Just the
fine.
First name.
Last name's not fine. First name's fine.
First name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might kill me.
Mark, is it a common name?
It's a common name.
Well, then fucking say it.
Yeah,
No one
just
knows.
say it.
I'm sorry, dude. His name's Paolo.
Oh, si Paolo, putang ina talaga.
Oh my God, that Paolo! I know that Paolo.
You see, you know how many fucking Paolos are in the world? We would never know who you're talking
do you
about.
remember? He would always tell me about you and that you probably don't know him, so he's.
Now I think I think he left my school when he was really young, though, right? He's a Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know his last name begins with S, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I know who he is. Actually, I was thinking about that guy the other day. I wondered whatever happened to him. So tell him I said hi. Of course.
See, he thinks that you don't even know that he exists.
I remember him. We were in like the second grade together and stuff, and he had glasses and everything. I remember that kid.
And she's been thinking about him all this time.
Yeah, he looks so much better now.
Is he rich?
I'm glad you're pimping him out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're a good friend, dude.
He's rich. He's rich. He's got money.
Oh man.
He's going back to Hong Kong.
You should tell him to get in touch with me. Tell him to like Facebook me or something. Say hi.
Sure, come man.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, tell him.
Right.
Be like, hey, watch the podcast. She said, say
really
what's
happy.
up. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a long time.
That's awesome.
Actually, you know what, Mo? I went to the same school that Sarah Myra went to. She went to the same school as me.
Is that right? Sarah Myers from Hong Kong as well?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow, look at this. Wow, I'm mind blown. All right. So what do you got, buddy? Mark. You're on the show. What's your question?
Yeah. Anyway, my question's it's much more boring than that, and it's not sex related. It's actually career.
Okay.
Sure.
So basically, I put up a business 4 years ago, and it didn't work, and I went back to corporate to get some more experience and save up cash, and now I'm doing it again. So I'm basically getting out of a good paying job, and I'll have no salary for I guess the next 12 months.
Yep.
To pursue my dream. Do you think it's crazy?
It depends on what your 12 months are going to look like. Like if you have what it takes. I mean, do you have children? Do you have a family? Do you Sorry, go ahead.
I'm single, but I have a girlfriend, and the lifestyle's a little expensive. Because of the Saturday dates and dinners and activities. And I don't think I can compromise that. But I'm single, no children.
Okay, well, if you've saved a little bit and you've already met your requirements for the business, like there's a requirement amount of money you want to invest in this business. Obviously, you have to go above that because there's always more expenses than you think. If you can talk to your girlfriend, and she's supportive and she's alpha anyway, so you just say, hey, if you don't mind, we'll cut back a little bit, just because I got to get this business up and running. And the amount I'm good for having a good time. It's just I got to prioritize this. I think she's going to be okay because I think that's your only worry right now, right?
Yep, it is.
How's your girlfriend gonna take the I don't want to say downgrade of lifestyle for the next year? But I think it's definitely well worth it. See, Mark, we're all built so different. Like, I'm not the kind of guy who's going to start a business. If I have a high-paying corporate job, I stay in the high-paying corporate job because I like that setting. I'm not the businessman guy. But you are. Obviously, you've tried it and you failed. Then you said, instead of failing and then go, fuck this, man, I'm going to stay in corporate. You said, no, I'm going to go back in corporate so I can build it up again, and I'm going to go out there and I'll try it again. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That you're built that
I like
way.
that spirit.
And if you don't do it, you're going to be missing out on a lot of things that you can possibly, you're not being all that you can be.
Yeah.
If you don't do that.
You'll probably feel unfulfilled, because if you never follow your dreams or what you want to do with your life, you're always going to be thinking like, what if I should have done this? And like, to be honest, Mark, in my opinion, if your girlfriend starts to act funny because of the downgrade, like, that's actually a good thing. This is one of those things where you can actually test your relationship. Yeah. Like, okay, I don't have so much money. Are you going to stick around? You know what I mean? If it's all about the money and stuff, that's not really somebody you want to be with. You know what I mean? If she starts to be like, okay, you don't have so much money, I'm going to let's go halves on things, things like that. If she starts to shift her lifestyle to help you get through this, what you want to do, like supporting your dreams, like a partner or girlfriend is supposed to do, then that's a good thing. You know what I mean? This will really show you how strong your relationship can be,
Yeah, and I think she knows that about you. Like, did she know that you failed in your first attempt at entrepreneurship?
She did. She does.
And is she still around with you? I think she's going to be fine.
She is.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Because at that point, she understands the risk involved. Because even using the word fail in your business is even too brutal of a word. Because how often do businesses truly succeed when you first throw it out there? They're almost built to not succeed, 70% of the time. And you keep trying and you keep trying. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, with the effort, with the experience, with a little bit of luck, you got a goddamn empire in your hands.
Yep. And what do they say? Success is built on a mountain of failures, right?
Right. So I think you're certainly built for this, Mark. You sound like you're going to do very well, whether it be in this one or the next. And I say go for it. That's not my style to do it, but it is yours. And I wish the best for you.
Yeah, Mark, go for it. I say, as long as you've got some savings, maybe for 6 months, if you've got enough to survive for that long, and then you really, don't half-ass it. You know what I mean? I mean, you sound like you already know what you're doing, but when you do what you want to do, go full on. Do exactly what you got to do. Doesn't matter about whatever else. This is your baby, and you're going to, give it your best shot. And when it goes... You'll reap the rewards from that, So
I'll tell you, Mark,
go all in.
I'm no longer in television, so that means I've taken a huge pay cut in my own personal finances because I would say, I made a lot of money when I'm in the Philippines because television pays way more than radio. Radio doesn't pay that much. It pays enough for me to sustain a life here in the U.S. and have a house and do all of that stuff, but it's certainly not where I can go to Paris for the weekend like I used to if I wanted to because that's just the reality. That's the choice that I made. I chose now to live here. That means no television for me. Huge pay cut for what I usually make. And there are moments where I sit there and I go, well, I don't have the lifestyle anymore that I used to, and that kind of sucks. I then revert to, but boy, did I do a lot of great things when I did. And then I'm happy. It makes me happy that I can think about the things that I did and the crazy shit that I purchased and all of that stuff, and I'm happy. So I'm not starving by any means. I have a beautiful home. Pico, you went to my house. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's not a mansion or anything like that, but it's certainly comfortable and it's way more than most people have. And I'm happy, even though I've taken a huge pay cut, because I find solace in, boy, did I live it up. In those X amount of years, man, I fucking lived it up. Now I'm fine. I'm consistent. I'm stable. It's not flashy by any means, but it's certainly more than most people have, and that makes me contented. So in this next year, when you don't have the wild dates and then the extravagant restaurants and all of that stuff, I would always revert to my girl. I'll tell her, hey, listen, sweetheart, it's not going to be like this for the next year, but didn't we have a great time this past year and a half or 2 years eating wherever we wanted to eat, going wherever we wanted to go? We're going to do that again in 13 months.
Yeah, motivate her too, be like, look, this is going there, so help me get through this first rough patch. It's let's go through this together and enjoy it on the other side. I mean, that's part of it,
All right? You're going to be fine.
Great.
All right?
You're going to be spending like crazy.
And tell Paolo to say what's up.
Okay,
what industry are you getting into? Like your business? You don't have to tell me what it is, just what industry is it? Is it food?
It's in technology.
Beautiful.
We're trying to build an app.
Nice.
Beautiful. Go.
For the public sector.
Do it.
Do it.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, I got a lot of app ideas, man. But all of mine are stupid. But I think they would do well. We got to keep in touch.
Speaking of app ideas, Mo, can I ping you sometime? Chat
about an app
ideas.
idea?
Maybe. We could
do me a favor.
Some of yours.
Yeah. Do me a favor. My email address is. I'm going to give you my kind of like my contact email address, but I'm the only one that reads it, and I read it immediately. It's not one of these things where I'm taking tons of fan mail or anything. It's not like that. So it's just contact@motwister.ph, and then as soon as you email me, I'll email you my regular email address that I use for personal stuff. But I promise, it's contact at motwister.ph.
Motwister.ph.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Mark.
Yeah, let's throw some ideas.
Good luck with that.
So many app ideas. It's
Thanks,
crazy.
Dad.
See you again
Thanks, man.
soon.
Thanks, Mo.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, that is a true worry, though. When you know that you're not going to be making a lot of money or as much money, and you've got a girlfriend that's kind of used to balling.
Has expensive taste.
Oh, man,
yeah,
it can really fuck you up. You can be like, oh, shit, man, this is going to suck.
But yeah,
it's because she's hot.
That's when you know. That's when you know. Actually, there was a really funny picture I saw today of this guy who won $181 million in the lottery, and then the news article was like, finds the love of his life 2 days after he wins. This was like big busty blonde girl, love of his
She's
life.
on the Kive.
Yes,
That's
thank you, lottery.
Awesome. Taking a break. When we come back, more of your calls. 880-9294 Skype. Good Times Podcast. You can text us at 0927-214-1981. It's Good Times for the Podcast. Season 3, brought to you by Globe. See you guys in a bit.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
Figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. Top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, our businesses, as well as the nation. It's the way that Globe's putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Ormoc, and this is my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited with the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. It touched my heart. I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way.
Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her Sorry put up a sign, and she told us her story. And to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat, salamat, salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a detailing package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell load.
To the mobile number, the amount of load.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Globe Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile. Smile. Smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go, but what Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
One cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. The show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do max increments? I would. Cis code. Because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare? Kupal people. Bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. 2 girls, 1 cup. You should watch the show. Two girls, 1 cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're 2 girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. This show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do max increments? I would. Cis code. Because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare? Kupal people. Bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. 2 girls, 1 cup. You should watch the show.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe. Phone number 880-9294. Skype, the Good Times Podcast. Hey, we go crazy about mobile apps, games, and other technological gadgets that all the technology that gadgets can offer. But have you ever thought of having a fast and efficient access to healthcare services? Well, Globe, together with Access Health, provides an app to help mothers and children identify health risks and plan healthcare. It's an innovation that we truly need. So, good stuff, man. Thanks, Globe. All right, here we go. Last chance for your calls to get on the program. Cat Alano is here tonight. You can follow her on Twitter at Cat Alano. Okay, let's go to line 5 and talk to Reuben first. Hi, Reuben. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Yeah, I have this problem.
What's your problem, Reuben?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, what's up? What's your problem?
Yeah.
What can we do for you, Reuben?
About me and my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
I mean, problema kasi parang ang dami niyang rules. Like, kailangan mag-text every time, kahit nasa work. Parang ang OA na kasi. The problem is parang I love her so much, pero
nasasakal ka na, parang ganun.
Hindi po, pero parang kung wala akong magagawa, parang wala, I have no choice, pero parang kailangan let go ko na rin.
Kasi nasasakal ka na, ganun. Parang ayaw mo na.
Parang na-OA na kasi.
Ano pa ba yung mga sinasabi niyang rules sa'yo? Ano pa ba yung mga pinapagawa niya sa'yo? Text after work, tapos?
Hindi. Even during work.
Okay. Tapos, ano pa?
Ano ba ito? Parang...
Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. What happened? So the girlfriend's...
Yeah, the girlfriend has too many rules, and he pretty much wants to break up with her. The only rule so far, though, is that she always makes him text at work and after work.
Yeah,
and
break up with her. If it's not your thing, man, you break up with her because you're just going to be fucking suffering from this the entire time. You could obviously bring it up with her. Just say, medyo nasasakala na ako. But, I mean, if that's the way she carries relationships and you're not like that, then you're going to have an issue.
You know what, though? Wait, hang on. Sorry, Mo, just to, cut you off. But the thing is, have you ever spoken to her about it, Reuben? Have you tried to talk to her? Like, how come she's like that?
Yes.
And then, ano yung sinasabi niya?
And then, she's keep on saying na, you can change me. That if you don't want my rule, then you're free to go.
Yep, and you're free to go, and you should go.
Okay, can I get psychological with this?
Yeah.
A little bit? Reuben, a lot of the times when girls have rules, no, they want you to text all the time. They want to know that you like them. It's because may mga insecurity yan eh. And it's not your job to fix their insecurity. So pag hindi mo talaga kaya and you don't want to deal with it, then yes, just leave her na lang. Pero it sounds to me like she has an underlying problem that she's not talking about with you. And this is how I am. You can't change me. And if you don't like it, you can leave. Sounds like a defense mechanism.
Let me then do this. I like that girl. I like the insecure girl. I like the girl that demands me to text every now and then wherever I am. And I don't mind doing it. It's an insecurity, but there are people who are willing to deal with it. And I'm one of those people. I'm okay with it. And you know that maybe about me, Kat, because you've seen that some of the girlfriends that I have, they all behave that way. And I'm completely fine with that. Just as long as she's not crazy in other aspects, like takes out a knife and does crazy shit like Kat, like girlfriends in the past. I'm okay with the neediness, the nakakasakal, the text me everywhere you go, the let me track your phone. I'm fine. I'm fine with all of that.
Well,
if you're not fine with it, then you're not fine with it. And you're not going to change her.
But the thing is, like on Facebook, kailangan hindi ako pwede mag-add whoever girl it is.
Okay, well then, yeah, see, so that's a little crazy now. So
see, that's the thing, though, Mo. Like, I get that you're saying that if you don't want her, there's a guy out there who will want her like this. But the thing is, the reason I'm trying to explain this to him is because he loves her a lot, you know. And if he hadn't have said that, I'd be, get out of there, just leave it, you know. But if you really love this girl and you at least want to try, like, I mean, Reuben, nandiyan ka na ba sa point na ayoko na talaga? How do I break up with her? Is that what you're asking us, or nandiyan ka ba sa point na parang, can I still fix this?
I can still fix this. Pero meron kasing parang naisip ako na bata pa rin ako eh. Parang ang dami ko pa rin pwedeng makilala. I wanna have fun pa rin. Parang ayoko pa ma-stuck sa kanya.
Okay.
May ganun din akong naiisip.
Well, the thing is, if you already feel that way, then, you know, maybe this isn't the right person for you, you know? But if you want to try with her still, tanungin mo siya. Sabihin mo, ganun ba talaga gusto mo? Gusto mo maghiwalay tayo kasi selos ka sa lahat ng babae? Andito na nga ako sa'yo eh. Gusto ko nga sa'yo. Alam mo naman, mahal kita. Tapos, you're pushing me away. Sabihin mo sa kanya yon kasi minsan hindi nakikita ng babaeng ugali nila until you point it out. Halimbawa, ako, when I was younger, my first boyfriend, nag-aaway kami lagi. And when we would fight, I would scream at him. Galit na galit ako. Gaganon talaga ako. And then he asked me one day, he just said, why do you always yell at me? Tapos ako parang, oh nga no, how come I'm yelling at you? Wala pala namang point, diba? So minsan, may mga ganon, no? Like, you don't really realize that your ugali is pushing someone away from you until they actually tell you to your face. And if they don't want to lose you, then they start to realize and they start to change that attitude, or at least trying to make it a little bit less, diba? Na you build the trust, that's what relationships are about. Pero kung hindi mo talaga magawa and she's really like, okay, I don't care, get out of my life, F you, whatever, di, okay, breakin mo na lang. At least you try.
You know,
right?
I'm quick to pull the breakup trigger, and that's just my style.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to talk to her, that's still a really healthy thing to do, and probably the right thing to do first. But the moment she does not change, and if she's already said no, you can't change me, then fucking leave, dude.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that don't get aggressive right away, Reuben, if you're going to go down that road, because a lot of the time that insecurity is a defense mechanism, and they're saying that because it's like, what, you want to change me? You don't love me for who I am? Blah blah blah. They have this like, it's a thing in their heads that they've created that, you know, you can't change me, like that girl earlier.
But the only thing that does change them, in fact, is consistent failure. Consistent failures will hopefully then, like you said, have a light bulb moment where you go, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, maybe I'm fucking crazy. So
I don't agree, though, Mo. I think that if she really loves this guy and she really doesn't, like, if she realizes what she's doing to him and what her insecurities are doing to him, she might want to change. Not every girl likes to be insecure all the time, you know? And if it takes the right person to be able to get through.
Have you cheated on her before, Reuben?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
There you
You're
go.
not changing.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're bad, Reuben. That's why she acts like this, because you cheated and now you're screwed. That's your bad. We should have asked that question earlier.
You took an insecure girl, you cheated on her, now you made a monster.
Yep, that's your bad, dude. Now you either got to live with it or go.
You're fucked now for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm friends with other girls, but
I'm sorry?
Yung magkasama kayo manood ng sinig, cheating na ba yung gano'n?
Of course, dick.
Yeah.
Of course. Did you tell her? That you were going to go to the movies with another girl?
No.
See?
Okay, that's cheating, asshole.
Yeah.
Reuben, you have a monster on your hands. How you want to deal with it? I suggest you just break up with her.
Yeah, you made this happen, Reuben. You can't blame her for this. You cheated, and now she's paranoid and insecure.
No.
So.
That's too strong. You can't say we can't not blame her. If she forgave you, she should forgive you. But it's not possible for a girl to completely forgive you who has those kind of issues, the insecurities. And then you cheat on her, you're screwed. Even if she tells you, Sige, I forgive you, you're never forgiven. Because you tapped into something that's really important to her and really now, in fact, traumatic for her. So, what are you going to do, bud? I think either you try to understand it, itiis mo na lang, or talk to her even more. But, you made yourself this problem.
Yeah, kind of your thing, dude. Sorry.
You can still save it. You can still attempt and try and all that stuff. But I wouldn't blame you if you broke up with her also, just because it's too much. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
All right, buddy.
Yes,
Good luck,
thank you.
Good luck, Reuben.
Good luck, my friend. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Gosh, Mo,
Yeah, it sounded
we
like
should
it
have
was
gone. Yeah, I know. We should have asked that question first, right? I'm all well, if you want her and you love her, blah, blah, blah. And you cheated? Oh. Okay, just break it off.
Yeah, because she's starting to get to abnormal levels of control. This is
like
abnormal level.
That freaked out. I have to watch everything you're doing because you cheated and you might do it again.
Right. So there's only two explanations. A, she's fucking abnormal. Or B, you did something to make her worse than she already was. And that's
I don't get it though, Mo. How come people, I mean, I do get it, but people stay with people who have cheated on them and then they get this paranoia and then this, like, I can control you. I'm going to keep you in this box and you're never going to cheat on me again, which obviously
because
just makes them cheat more. You know what I mean?
Because that's true. And it becomes a vicious cycle. But
exactly.
Cheating comes out of the blue. See, that's the problem. That's why you stay, because you could be so in love with someone. You are probably so in love with someone about 10 seconds prior to you finding out. It's different from decline. Decline is, I would love to go through decline 1,000,000 times before I go through cheating one time. Because decline is fine. Okay, yeah, we're not doing so well. The sex is boring. Kind of like our first caller. Whatever. Then if you hit me with bad news, I'm like, okay, because we're in decline.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in love, like fucking in love. Like, my life is great. I fucking love my life. Walking around, prancing around. And then it hits you. And it hits you so fast when you find out they've cheated. You could be fucking just in the greatest mood of your life, and then you come across something, whether a text message or this or that, and you're like, it just shatters you.
Yeah.
And then you try to put it back together. Okay, I'm shattered, but I'm going to put this back together because I'm still alive.
Keep it together.
Yeah. Then you start doing awful decisions, and you start forgiving even though you shouldn't be forgiving, and then it just becomes, and then you never come back the same. So you're put back together, but you're in this little piece like a fucking mirror. Yeah, you can glue a mirror back together. It looks like a broken fucking mirror, though.
Yeah. It really does. And there's always much more of you in that shattered mirror than there was the first time.
Yeah, so it starts getting ugly. Sorry for the cheesy analogy. D, you're on line 5. CDO, 25 years old. Cagayan de Oro. What's up?
Yeah. Hi, I'm fine.
What's up, baby? What's your question?
Okay. Have you experienced one-night stand? And if yes, did you enjoy it?
Well, that's two questions. Like, that's questions for two different people. I mean, obviously, with a female, it might be different than for me for a male. I mean, for a male to say they didn't enjoy a one-night stand would be very odd because those are awesome.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's ask with you, Kat. Have you ever had a one-night stand, Kat?
I'm not a one-night stand person.
Oh.
I can't do it with somebody that I don't have some sort of intelligent connection with. Like, I like having sex with people's brains. That's what I do.
Okay.
You know.
YD, are you planning? Have you? Or what's the genesis here? What's the foundation of your question?
Well, because that was the question earlier from my girlfriend. She asked me if I wanted to do it or if there will be some plans that I'll be doing it. So
what's your Twitter?
That's yeah. that's.
Are you capable of having a one-night stand?
Depends if I like the girl.
Oh, okay. So
wait,
this is lesbo shit.
Your girlfriend is asking you if you're willing to have a one-night stand with someone?
Yes.
Well, like.
So you're gonna have like a one-night stand threesome?
No. just like me and another girl.
What about your girlfriend?
There will be. I'm sorry.
What about your girlfriend?
She gonna be mad?
I asked her. No, I asked her back, and she said no. So I asked her, "Why you're asking me that question?" She said she's just curious.
She was testing you.
Yeah. No, but you're capable of doing it. I could hear it in your voice.
Yeah,
I think you,
for
if
sure,
the right girl
for
came
sure.
around, you'd definitely attack another vag that you just met. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's fun. I haven't had, I'm trying to think if I've had, well, one night stand meaning like I met that person then and there and then had sex with them. No, I've never had one. I've met someone like on Twitter and then had sex with them that day, but we interacted like on Twitter first.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Okay, so not like that. You met someone in the bar, club, and
No.
then right there and then you go out and talk to each other?
No.
No.
But the
Which
thing
would
is,
be
like,
great.
oh,
But no.
Yeah. So was there another question, or was it really just about one night stands? Because that thing with your girlfriend is funny. She was trying to catch you out. You know that, right?
Yeah. No,
She was trying to trick you.
that's the
She's
only
like,
question I have in mind.
so would you ever just go home with a random girl? I wouldn't. You would? Oh my gosh. You know, like one of those. Girls do that. That's funny, right? They like to catch you out.
Is your girlfriend the butch one?
No, we're both femme.
You can tell that. They're both lipsticks. I can see that.
No, I just thought maybe because she was the butcher, she's kind of feeling kind of threatened. Like, hey, would you ever have one? You know, just because there might be something there. I know that she's the feminine one because I can hear it in her voice, but I didn't know the other one was. All right. Well, hey, good stuff, baby doll. All right.
Was there anything else you wanted
How
to
long
add
have you guys been together?
3 years.
Have you always been lesbian?
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Have you always been a lesbian?
Lesbian?
Yes, because I studied in St. Joseph College, so...
Is that a lesbian
all
farm?
girls. Yeah, it's an all-girls school, so...
Is that a lesbian farm?
No, it's not a lesbian school, but most of the girls there are fucking lesbians, so...
Yeah. Good stuff. It's in the curriculum.
So you know what? That's actually really funny for me. Do you think that a lot of girls have picked their sexuality, like their sexual choices, based on what schools they went to and if they were surrounded by boys or girls growing up?
I don't know if that's just the easy answer because I hear that all the time. It's like, are you lesbian? Oh, kasi St. Paul ako. You know?
Yeah, right? I'm like, what?
What does that mean to me? That means nothing to me. That's a curriculum. Like,
Yeah.
you know, unless they're teaching lesbianism there, which I doubt at something called St. Joseph. But, yeah, I don't get it.
No, because every day, all the people that you're surrounded would be girls. Like,
I went to an all-boys school.
In school, and all of them
Oh,
are
that
girls.
must mean
So
you
what
like
can you
penis.
do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, it's fallacy to say that. It's a fallacy to think that just because you're hanging. Well, maybe for girls it's not. Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe
you
for
say
females
it's
it's not because
phallic-y?
it's a fallacy. But yes, that's very comic. I like that. Very witty. Because just because you're surrounded by girls doesn't mean you're going to be, you know, attracted to girls. But however, I guess that could be possible because girls like each other for the person that they are, and like I can't go to a guy's school, strike up a great friendship with someone, and then want a piece of their dick. It just doesn't work that way. But females, I could see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
All right, baby. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.
Enjoy.
Thanks, T.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
But see, I have a feeling, though, because I think homosexuality most of the time is genetic.
Yeah. Well, I
That
don't know. That's the whole like nature versus
eventually-
nurture debate, isn't it?
Yeah, no, totally. That you'd eventually seek out a dude if you're not just genetically lesbian. Like, okay, fine, yeah, you were influenced by your all-girls school and all the other girls there, and you had great rapport with them and whatnot, but genetics is genetics, man. If you want dick, you're going to find it.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, you know, like, and the biological clock thing, I wonder, we should do a study, Mo, on, like, lesbians that go to all-girls schools who then become not lesbians at a later age and have children and become straight. because they were never really
totally. I
lesbians,
bet you
right?
there's a ton of them.
Right?
And actually, I bet you more than half of them are like that, end up like that.
And
the
isn't
ones
it
that kind of
ironic?
dabbled in lesbianism.
Isn't it ironic that, like, in these religious schools, it's where the gay people are?
Well, no, because again, that would be fallacy. Because most of the schools are religious schools in our country.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, well, I mean, in this case, you know, it's like a saint school and all this stuff, and it's like, oh, homosexuality is bad in most religions, and
Yeah, but
yet this
how
is where they're
often-
being stemmed. It's like-
Right, but how often can you find a school that's not religious?
Oh,
That's the
exactly.
thing. So it's not. I don't think there's a connection. I mean, you'll take like my former radio partner, Mojo Jojo, who's flamboyantly gay, he went to UANP, which is Opus Dei.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with the curriculum. I think it's just
no,
more
that's
like,
not what I
or
meant.
even
I
the
just meant
irony.
it was ironic that at a religious school that a lot of lesbians were coming out of there.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Where it's like totally not allowed. It's like
it's ironic that they keep you in the school.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's ironic that they chose to go to that school. It's ironic that the staff,
not that
the
they
faculty,
chose. Obviously, they became lesbians in the school, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a breeding ground for them where
Right,
they're not
a
supposed
farm.
to be at all. You know what I mean? Like,
The lesbian
well,
farm.
there you go.
Ryan, you're 21 in Bulacan. You're on line 5. What's up, Ryan?
Hi there, Mo. Do you hear me okay?
Yes.
I do. If you can speak up a little bit or get closer to your microphone, it actually will be better, but it's okay right now.
All right.
That's even better. All right. Where in Bulacan?
I'm Ikawayan.
Ooh, nice. Near me. All right. What's up?
Okay, I have this problem.
Yep.
I've been a douchebag or asshole for quite few years.
Okay.
Let me tell you the scenario first, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
My parents know that I save a lot of money from working for over 2 years since I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
I barely gave them money from my salary since they are financially okay before. That was before. Now that our family bank is injured, they need help from me. From my money that they think I saved none. My bank is always in the low level. Every payoff, I spent those money for my own gadgets, gimmicks, and some other stuffs. Now, how can I explain to them that I saved nothing? I already sold my gadgets just to help them and just buy another one till I get my bonus or extra money.
Yeah. You're not a douchebag by any means, man.
Yeah,
Zero.
no way.
I don't look down at you at all.
How old are you again?
That's your money. He's 21.
Yeah, man, you're young.
Your money. You just made poor decisions financially, but that means nothing about you being a douchebag. I mean, who knew that your family was going to need you this much? And you're allowed to spend on gadgets if you want to buy gadgets. And
you sold your gadgets to help them out already. I mean, I just think
you're fine.
Like, even that just gesture of yours to give up your own things and sell to help them, even if you have nothing, like, that's already a big deal. You know, you're 21 years old. A lot of 21-year-old guys, like, they don't have any savings. They're out in Ibiza having sex with girls and spending it on condoms and booze. You know, they don't have any savings either. So the fact that you bought gadgets and you sold all your gadgets to help your family, it's a big deal. I think if you just tell them that, like, I don't know, families here are always, critical.
Don't tell them. I think we have to lie here, Ryan, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Help me with the lie, man. Help me with the lie.
I don't care about lying. I just need to save my ass.
Just do it.
Because I always listen to this podcast and I have cool advice, some palusot like that.
Yeah, thank you, asshole. Now you're a douchebag. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what kind of lies can we come up with here? Well, okay, there are a variety. There's, okay, I'm going to withdraw my money, and then you get held up. I mean, we could do that.
No. Really? Come on, Mo. I was expecting better from you. That's like the first grade of excuses.
I know, but it's possible. Okay, it's possible.
Yeah, but then they're gonna want to file a blotter, and it gets more complicated. The lie,
you got robbed at the fucking bus. Nobody knows that shit. You got robbed on the Jeep. How are you gonna know? And it's not like you're withdrawing $1 million pesos. I mean, let's just say to get that, I'm gonna get 20,000. 20,000 is nothing. You can totally get robbed for 20 grand easily on any given day.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say it's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, in terms of petty theft.
Mm-hmm.
If it's $1 million, then you're talking grand theft and fucking robbery.
I have a question. Was there anything in school that you needed to buy, or that you could say that you had to buy, or something like that, or like anything in the past few years that came up? Do you work? Where is this money coming from? Work, right?
Yeah.
Was there somebody, or you could say that you had to loan it to someone, right?
Like, I'm gonna cut you off. Sorry. How much money do they think you have? There we
go. Let's say I earn 20,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Then half of it is just my allowance for a month. Mm-hmm.
So they expect you to
2 years
have
times 10,
6,000 times 24.
Maybe a lot.
So they think you have 100,000 pesos somewhere.
No.
That's what they think.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you said you're saving, if you're saving half, that's 100. If you're making 20,000, that's 240,000 a year. Yeah, so they think you have like 200,000 bucks somewhere. Ooh, that's a lot
Yeah.
of money, brother.
Yeah.
That's a lot
It's
of
my
money to lie
problem
about.
right now.
How do you make it disappear, Mo? Do it. I don't know about the
shit.
hold up. See what I'm saying? I don't know about that.
Yeah. Hold on, okay, I'm thinking here. They expect you to have 240,000 pesos somewhere.
Yeah, because my father is hospitalized and we need to pay the bill.
No.
You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
god, now I don't want to lie.
I know, right?
Okay, how much money did you make from your gadgets?
Let's say Samsung or Sony release a new device, and their new device.
Yeah,
You
No,
told me
you said you
told
sold
me
your gadgets. How much
You
did
told me
you
you
get?
sold your gadgets. How much did you sell? Like, how much money did you get back?
Just like the market price, but
Yeah, give me a number, Dick,
15 to 20,000.
So
something
in
like that.
total, you got 22,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? That's what you. So we have to look for
220 more thousand
pesos.
No, yeah. Then
Tell them it's in a
I just
bank.
want to explain to them that
Bank. Time deposit.
No, he's got.
Yeah,
said
that's what
nothing.
Yeah.
The thing is, anything,
You can withdraw
anything.
the time deposit for emergencies.
Yeah, anything that like 220,000 pesos can do is going to be a more elaborate lie later on if you lie about it now. You know, I invested it in something, I bought something like this.
Yeah,
then
I
later
think
on, it's like, where is it?
I think the best thing you can do at this point is say you invested it somewhere and it failed.
Yeah, say that you. They'll still be mad at you for a little bit, but be like, I
Yeah,
invested
but-
it. I tried
like a
to
scam?
like one of those pyramid
you did a buy
scheme
and
things.
sell.
You know,
No, yeah, you did two things. You did a buy and sell on
Yeah.
gadgets, because then at least you can talk about the gadgets and kind of get them confused with all the technical jargon.
Yeah.
And then maybe
Just
you
talk
said you
really
got into
fast.
Some sort of pyramid scheme, or say do some sort of pyramid scheme. Say you did that.
But then he's gonna get
But
the
it's your
whole
dad
like
who's sick. I
you
feel
know,
bad
and he's
lying
also
about
gonna get the whole why did you invest in this company? Why didn't you talk
Well,
to
that's
us?
okay, but at least you wanted to make more money.
Yeah, I guess.
It's better than saying you bought the new Samsung, which is a
Yeah.
great phone, but fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know, man. I'm stumped, dude. I feel bad because that's a lot of money. I thought you were talking in the general area of 10 to 20,000, 30,000, but $250,000, and you have to come up with a lie right now. That's tough. I say you just you made a failed investment in trying to in a small time business, buy and sell, something like that.
Yeah, or like one of the major corporations that failed in the past few years that have been on the news and stuff. Be like, I invested in that company, and look, now the guy's on TV and he went to jail and blah, 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 and I have no money.
Yeah, like Divine Lee's dad. Or Divine Lee herself. Yeah, I don't know. Do one of those. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this right now, and I feel bad because I should come up with something better for you.
Yeah.
Let's hold on.
It's hard though. That's 220,000 pesos, Mo.
Yeah, it's
it's
a lot
not
of
like a hold up situation, or it's really difficult.
Yeah,
And
no, that's true.
I don't know how you're going to do that. 'cause
Failed business.
investing in anything else, will be like, okay, well, where's your return investment? Can you pull it out? You know what I mean? Or I lend it to someone else, like, okay, well, then take back the money. Or I got in debt for something. I did drugs. Like everything you're going to say is like,
If you say you lent it
like
out-
I had a
if
crack
you say-
problem. Like,
If you say you lent it out and the guy's gone, they're going to ask for identity, right? And all that stuff.
yeah.
Failed business, man. That's the only way to go.
Yeah, like I'd say, there was a pyramid scheme and, you put a lot of money into it. Somebody said that you were going to make like 1 million pesos off of your money and it would only take a few months and you were thinking about, making money for the family, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden
just write it
this
down.
company shut down and, you didn't get your money back. You got screwed over by some
Just
dude.
write. Listen, what's it, Ryan? Is it Ryan? Yeah, Ryan. Just write it down.
Yeah.
Write down what your expenses were, and say this is what I did. 50,000 went to this. I bought some stuff. Syempre nag-enjoy din ako ng konti. You just kind of throw out a little bit, and then try to get to the 240
Alright,
with an array of excuses, like a bunch of different excuses.
Yeah, and I mean,
But
at the end of the day,
apologize, say
like,
that
I'm
you're gonna
sorry,
work hard
I
and
didn't
try to
know
get your
that Dad
dad's
was gonna
bill
get
paid.
sick, and I have to pay for hospital bills. Like, hindi ko naman inakalain na, this is gonna happen. So, I mean, you kind of got. What do you say? It's so difficult.
Yeah, you're
so
fucked,
difficult.
man.
Go
Just try to
with the
limit-
pyramid scheme, I guess, for now. I mean, that's the
You limit
most.
how bad you want it to sound.
Or
put
if
a
you
variety of
want to be like the martyr and stuff, say that you donated it to a charity and make up a certificate.
That's awful.
And
That's
like,
awful.
you know what I mean? Well, they can never trace it, right? And they can't like be mad about it because it's like I gave it to kids who needed shoes or something. You know, they're not going to get mad.
Like an police comment
Yeah.
or something like
So
that.
whatever, something like that. I gave my money to them. That's what happened.
All right, buddy. Good luck, man. You're fucked,
luck.
but you can try to make it better. And at least you're employed. You can recover. Just tell them that. Maybe get a credit card. There you go. Get a credit. No, I got it.
No.
No. I got it.
That's a
Get a
bad
fucking
idea.
credit card. Listen, drastic times. Get a goddamn credit card. Pay for your dad's bill on the credit card. Then just tell them, ikaw na lang bahala. Then you'll pay the monthly with your money. How much is your dad's bill? How much is your dad's bill?
I think over 100,000 now.
Oh, then you're fine. Yeah. Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, go get a fucking credit card. Charge the entire bill on the card. Pay the entire bill in increments of 10,000 a month. You'll be done in a year. Okay?
Oh, yeah. I got it. Thanks, Mo.
That's a good one.
All right. Good job, Mo.
Bye.
Gosh, saved our asses right there. Pulling things out of our asses real quick.
Abu Dhabi and generally, yes, don't get a credit card. But if in these cases, get one. Yeah. Let's go to Abu Dhabi. Talk to Boo Boy on line 1. Hey, Boo Boy. Sorry, you've been on hold for a long time on the phone.
Hi, Mo. Hi, Kat.
Hi, Boo Boy.
Hello?
Yes, Boo Boy. What's up, brother?
Hi.
What can we do for you today, dear?
Gusto ko lang ng tips kay Mo for kasi nahihirapan kami pagkaroon ng anak ng asawa ko.
Oh, so you choose on the guy who impregnates all girls.
Hello?
Thank you. Yeah. So you want tips from me on how to impregnate girls?
Oh, man. Good job.
Oo, kasi, di ba, meron ka nang...
Kasi napanood kita sa YouTube, pare. Sige, baka may alam ka. Boo Boy, I don't know any other secret except have sex.
I do. My friends who have been getting pregnant needed to do all these things, so I know.
I only know 2 things. Number 1, have sex unprotected. And number 2, by the way, have sex every day unprotected.
No, mali.
And number 2, listen, go to a doctor. That's all I know. So Kat, enlighten us. How else to get pregnant?
Okay, so if you're having a hard time getting pregnant, what my friends had to do when they were trying to get pregnant is that you don't have sex every day. Because if you have sex every day, your sperm isn't as fertile. You can't get... No, it's true. You actually have to stop having sex and only have sex when she's fertile. Trust me, a doctor will tell you the same thing.
True.
Dude, 2 of my girlfriends were trying to get pregnant and I went through both of this, with both of them.
Then how are my girlfriends getting pregnant? How is it that every girlfriend I get gets fucking buntis and we're having sex every single day?
I don't know. You got some real potent sperm over there, but this is for people who are having problems getting people pregnant, okay? You just wanted me to say that on live air.
No, because, listen, I
Fertile Sperm by Mohan Gumatay, yes.
I had a girlfriend with polycystic ovaries, and still she got pregnant.
It doesn't matter, Mo. We're talking about, people who have problems getting people pregnant, not somebody who has too many people who get pregnant.
Okay. But I'm just saying... If you have sex every day, that does help.
But I'm saying that in the case of people who are having a hard time...
Yung asawa ko kasi flight attendant. And then, medyo nasira yung organs nila, kakalipad.
Because of the pressurization, is that true? I've heard that. And I've had friends who have...
Yeah, nalalaglag yung baby kasi of the... diba?
Yeah, no, you're right. I have a couple of friends who are married to flight attendants as well, and they're having a hard time getting pregnant also. So yeah, there might be. I have not researched it, but there might be some truth behind that. Then in that case, it's see a doctor. Mm-hmm. You'll probably get some sort of medication or some sort of system.
Fertility drugs.
Maybe she can also not fly. She can do some administrative work for the airline for say 6 months while she has medical.
Kaya afford na mawalan siya ng trabaho.
No. She's not going to quit.
No, she's just going to change what she does. Imbis na stewardess siya. Administration
if she can get cleared medically. I think this is what happened. Not 100% sure. So again, this is stuff you have to research. So forgive me. With a friend of mine who had a wife that was having a hard time getting pregnant, she was a flight attendant as well. What they did was she got medical clearance to be reassigned as not a flight attendant, but as a trainer, for example, for flight attendants for a year or 6 months. While she was going through this. So she trained the trainee ones on the ground, not flying, while she was
trying to get pregnant.
Doing the pregnancy thing because she was taking medication for it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then she got pregnant twice, 2 kids. She went back to flying after that. So you're not quitting your job. You're getting the same salary. It's just instead of being in the air, you're either doing administrative stuff on the ground or say training on the ground. So you never know. That might be possible with her company, and she can look it up, whether it be Emirates or what I think you're talking about Emirates here, right? So there might be a way to do that.
And also, if you're still having a hard time, even if she does do that, do go to a doctor because they can do tests on you. They can check how fertile you guys are. If you need some help, they can give you fertility drugs. They can also tell you when her cycle is on.
I think you have to go to the doctor first, actually, before you do any of that reassignment shit, because I think it's going to be needed, like a doctor certificate or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Hindi maintindihan. Ewan ko, parang lagi namin naiwasan magpa-check up eh.
Oh, no, you got to check up. Fuck, if you haven't done the checkup yet, then, you're wasting time.
Check up.
Do the checkup part. That's the easiest part. They're going to give you the best answers.
Yeah, and you need to check up anyway, because if there's anything funky going on down there in either of you, like, it could really, harm your chances of getting pregnant. So you really need to go have a checkup.
Okay? All right, good luck, boo boy. I hope she gets pregnant. And by the way, you're married to you're married to a flight attendant. That's awesome. Yeah, that's why. Man, and one day that's the way to go, man. Marrying a flight attendant. That's good stuff. All right, bud. Free flights, foreign currencies, your salary. They fly out. You get to miss them twice a week. You're irritated by them. They're gone 2 days a week all the time. And they're hot and tall. That's good.
Unless you're on that one airline where we were talking about where it's all the reject stewardesses from all the other airlines. Boy, we got a lot of calls. Shit, we have to. You okay? I know you have work. You want to finish up, or what's the deal here? One more call.
Paul Jake. Did anybody guys get Paul Jake on line 5? I really want to take Paul Jake as last call. Guys,
we're trying to call them now, but they're not answering.
Are you sitting holding your dicks the entire time?
No, they're not.
Paul Jake just came
on.
Stop
masturbating, Pico.
This was like 6 minutes ago. The guy
yeah, we're calling him now. It's just ringing.
This is like the 3-hour blowjob that Gucci had, like Pico and the masturbation throughout the entire
line
show.
6, sorry. Efren, San Francisco, line 6. Sorry, and then we'll do Paul Jake. Efren.
Hello.
Hi, Efren.
Hey,
how can we help you?
He's one of our regular callers from San Francisco. What's up, dude?
What's up, Mo? What's up, Cat? Big fan, Cat.
What was that?
Yeah, he's a big fan of yours.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
All right, remember when you sang the happy the Royals to Mo on his birthday? I would listen to that 6 times a day.
Oh,
6 to 7 times a day.
Hey, he's a big fan.
Yep.
All right. Good. Well, she's recording new music, I think, tonight. So always look out for new shit from Cat.
I will. Yep.
All right. What's up, buddy?
So just follow up, Mo. Remember when I called the last time about my son bullying my son?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other night when we were putting our new baby to sleep, my son touches my daughter's nose. He pinched it, yung para hindi siya makahinga.
Oh fuck. Yeah, and
oh no, we lost him.
His son is pinching the nose. I thought he called about his nephew or something beating up his son. I don't know. We'll
I
get
don't
him back
understand.
in a
He
little
said
bit.
his son was bullying his other son, and then he just said that his son was pinching his daughter's nose.
Efren, weren't you the caller who had yung parang may parang may apo or not apo? What's this? Nephew? That
my wife cousin.
Yeah. So wait, I'm confused. How old is your son?
Damn it.
Did we lose him again?
Yes.
Efren?
There we go. Efren, how old is your son?
How old is your son?
My son is 3 years old.
Okay.
Okay, and he's pinching the nose of your daughter. You have a newborn?
If you get bags, here's the listing. Okay?
Is that my voice? Okay. All right, so your son is pinching your daughter's nose so she can't breathe. That's the question?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's
the question? What's going on?
So we asked my wife asked my son, why did you do that? Where did you get that from? And my son he said that my cousin's wife doing that to him.
Yeah, that's right. He's got like a little nephew running around the house that's terrorizing his 3-year-old.
And so now his 3-year-old is terrorizing his daughter.
Yeah, now his kid's learning to do this shit to other kids.
And I was like, you better talk to your cousin, before I talk to him. Because if I talk to him and, if I lost my temper, I would just kick his ass.
Yeah, but you can't kick his ass because you're in the U.S. and they'll put you in jail.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, no. You have to care.
You need to care. Otherwise, your 3-year-old son will have no daddy at home.
Yeah, remember those daughters who have no fathers?
Yeah.
Remember what kind of calls we're getting on them?
Yeah,
that's what
do
happens.
That.
So
no.
don't go to jail. It's very important.
Don't do
You got to kick this kid out of the house, man. You got to kick him out already. I mean, you got to talk to your wife and say they got to go. Your cousin and her is fucking.
Yep, I told her
to talk out of the house.
I told her to talk to him, and then I asked my wife, what did he say? My wife said he didn't ask him because he's gonna lie anyway. So why would he ask him?
Yeah, okay.
So
and then one day you're gonna find your newborn daughter purple and she can't breathe because if not your son learned something stupid, or that kid is now gonna be bullying your daughter. Kick them out of the fucking house. They got to get out of the house, bud. For the safety of your children.
You know what? That 11 years old is babading pa.
Oh man,
that's nothing to do with it.
It's completely irrelevant. But right.
Gotta kick them out of the house, though, bud. Expeditiously,
man.
Well, then, fuck, man. Then stop calling me about this.
Well, then you know what? You need to talk to this kid, but you need to be a grown up. He's an 11-year-old. You said.
Yeah. Well, why? Sorry. Why can't you?
Before.
Okay. Wait. No. Hang on. 1 second. The reason that this 11-year-old is acting up. Where is his dad?
His dad is somewhere in America. Somewhere here.
So you don't know where his dad is. He doesn't even know where his dad is, right?
His dad is like fucking 60-something, 70 years old now.
Yeah, see. Okay, so the problem with this 11-year-old kid is that he's not getting any attention from his parents, okay? So he's acting out because he knows that when he acts out, I know, but it is his problem because his son, and he can't kick this kid out of his house, his kids are getting affected by this kid, so he needs to deal with this.
Cat. We went through this last time, though, with this guy already. You weren't here, but my thing is, how come you can't kick him out of the house?
What was that?
Why can't you kick him out?
I can't because yung nanay niya kapatid ng mother-in-law ko.
So? He's fucking
choking.
And
then we live together.
Tell him to move down the street. Find a fucking apartment down the street.
Nah, we can't, man.
See?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying, Mo. This is a family thing. They're not going to be able to just kick him out on the street.
I think I told you last time to set fucking cameras up all over the fucking house so you can watch every movement of this guy. Do that, and then if you guys listen, I'm telling you, if you're not going to deal with it, then how are you going to complain? How can you complain more and more about it when you're not acting on it?
We're just going to probably move, man.
Move, yeah, absolutely. If you're not going to kick him out, then move.
We're just going to probably move.
Do it.
Or if they're going to stay with you.
Around my family,
It's dangerous that this kid's around. And I feel bad for the kid. And Cat's right. He's got issues where he's not being loved and this and that or whatever. But, man, at this point, when you have a 3-year-old and a newborn, that's not your goddamn problem anymore.
I mean, you know what? If you want to try one more time talking to him, talk to him like a dad, man. Talk to him like you are his dad because his dad's not paying attention to him. And where's his mom? His mom's not telling him that what he's doing is wrong. And you need to explain to him, look, you can't teach the kids this because it's dangerous. Okay, you're older, so you understand what happens when you do this. But a 3-year-old does not know that if he holds his sister's nose for too long, she could die. Do you understand how serious that is? And you talk to him on the level, okay, like he's a person because nobody talks to him like that. I'm pretty sure they just yell at him and they treat him like dirt. So you want to get through to this kid, you talk to him like a grown-up, and you get serious with him, and you treat him with a little bit of respect, and that kid will freaking love you. I'm not even kidding you. He will listen to you,
though, man.
And he will freaking, treat him like a dad. Be that guy who he needs to look up to. Be his role model, because he doesn't have that. So he's just acting however he wants.
Cat, ideally, yes, but this guy hates that kid, and that kid has been brutalizing his son.
I know, but if he doesn't have a choice, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't have a choice, does he want his kids to be around this kid and keep having this happen? No, this kid needs attention. This kid needs help, and he needs a role model. And if you can't do anything else about it, then you need to be that role model. Sometimes you got to be the bigger person. How old are you?
I'm 31.
You're 31, and this kid is 11 years old. He is 20 years younger than you. You know what that means, right? What were you like when you were 11? Were you a little shit?
No. Dude, trust me. Again, we established this already. This kid's this kid's wrong.
Well, that's why he needs some help.
I'm just saying, maybe he needs to fucking move.
Well, yeah, I'm saying if you can't do it in the move thing, like if you want to move, that's a lot of work, Mo. Do you know how hard it is to move house with kids like that, with a newborn? Dang. You don't have a newborn and a 3-year-old.
Nevertheless, I'm just saying, you don't know that. What if I have a newborn?
Do you have a newborn?
I don't know. No. But
in my pocket, got my newborn.
I just did a fucking pregnancy call right now. But fine, talk to him. Whatever. We're done. Thanks, man. We got one last call because we got to get out of here. Good luck, Efren, man. Heart goes out to you, buddy, and your family.
Bye.
Be careful with your kids.
Yeah, tell him.
Paul, Jake, and let's get out of here. Paul, Jake, what's up?
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Paul, Jake. How can we help you?
Yes. My question is kind of gross, but I really want to ask this question.
Okay. I wish you asked it earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, go.
I just want to know of some ways how can I make my butt smelling good or smelling good and better. Because my boyfriend just broke up with me because my butt smelling not so good. So
I don't know what I want to laugh at that or feel bad. Like, awful.
That's awesome.
My boyfriend broke up with me because my butt smells.
Okay, this is great. Now, I love this. Now, do you have hair on your ass? Like, may bukba sa puwet mo?
Yes. I have that.
You gotta shave that.
But I maintain proper hygiene because
it doesn't matter.
I'm a professional. I'm actually a certified public accountant, and knowing that I don't allow any guys to fuck me off at all. So I'm still a virgin. So I still don't have any idea why that. Why my butt smells that way?
Yeah. Okay,
does it really smell though, or is this just a reason for this guy not to be with you because he wanted to have sex?
Can you do me a favor? Can you put your hand in your puwet now and smell it, and let me know what we're working with here? Does it smell bad?
Yes.
It smells bad. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me do mine because I want to make sure mine smells bad too. It just no, mine's good.
Even before we make love, we take a shower before we make love. So I'm confident that my butt's smelling good. But when the time comes that he's gonna lick it up, he's gonna tell me ang baho ng puwet mo, something like that.
I love this.
So it's
Why
really
wasn't this called earlier?
I'm so confused.
Okay, maybe because you're a robot. Let me ask you this.
Robots' butts don't smell.
Do me a favor, man. You need to shave the hair on your ass. Like, wax it off. Because the hair is...
That hurts, yeah.
Yeah, it hurt. Well, what do you want? You want a hurt butt or you want a smelly butt? Pick one.
Yes.
Okay. So, you get rid of the hair because the hair is really the sponge and all of that. You know, that's the one that soaks up all of that stink. Hair does that. So... And this goes for all parts, not just your puwet. I mean, if you want less smelly your armpits or less smelly your vagina, balls, whatever, you want less smell, get rid of the hair. That's like really public enemy number one there. And then you know, again, this is might have to think about going to a doctor and seeing if it's the levels, like maybe there's something in the intestines or something like that's creating that kind of stench.
Yeah, I mean,
like it could be a.
Yung mga tae mo ba sobrang baho? Like, are you when you go to the bathroom? Is it super smelly?
I poops naman regularly, so every morning, every night, so may poops naman regular, and yung smell naman niya hindi naman ganun kabaho. And then I've actually took my annual physical exam, and okay naman yung poops eh.
Did they give you a colonoscopy?
Yeah.
Okay naman.
Okay naman.
Yeah, so I'd say the hair, man.
Yeah,
but,
do the hair thing.
You're also maybe like you make a lot of methane gas.
Sometimes I just can feel it that it's sweating, something like that. Then if I'll put my fingers on it, it's wet. So I have to go to the comfort room and wipe it with a towel or wet tissue, something like that, so that I would feel confident again. Because I can feel that there's something wrong. How many guys
have licked your ass? Paul, how many guys have licked your puwet?
About 4.
And did they all say the same?
And then this partner, it was the only one who argued with me that, I mean, who raised me up that concern.
Yeah. Well,
He's the only guy.
Okay, maybe your
I don't
your
know the
puwet
other
doesn't
three guys.
smell.
Maybe they're just pretending that it smells good, even though if it
I don't
doesn't
know.
smell good anymore.
That's what I was saying in the beginning. Maybe your puwet doesn't smell. Maybe he just didn't like you that much, and he was making an excuse.
Well, no, maybe he's sensitive to it. Maybe he doesn't like eating ass, and he's just doing it, but it just, he just doesn't. 'Cause
Parang
it
that
could be a
girl who's like,
combination.
I don't like blowjobs, so she goes down there and she's like, I don't like it. It's too smelly or something, and really she just doesn't want to give a blowjob like that.
No. Like it's a girl who doesn't like giving blowjobs, but gives blowjobs because she knows it's a part of the deal.
Yeah.
And after a while, just can't stand it anymore and refuses to give any more blowjobs. There are, you get what I mean.
So like he does it because
He really
knows
doesn't
that
like
it
licking ass.
Yeah, maybe he really just doesn't like licking ass.
Just doesn't want to lick ass anymore. But it could be a combination of all of it. It could be a combination of, okay, he doesn't like licking ass, but he understands licking ass is an integral part of the intimacy and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And you couple that with, your ass does smell a little bit more than other asses that he has licked in the past. So you take his disgust for ass licking, plus you multiply that with your ass, in fact, smelling worse than the normal ass that he has licked before in the past, and he's gonna run from it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like doing it anyway, plus yours is the shittiest one of them all, pun. So why don't you shave the hair, call him back, and say, hey, listen, not that I want to get back together with you again, but can you lick my ass one more time and see if there's any improvements? Because I've made improvements.
Oh, Paul Jake, I think that
consulted.
if three other guys haven't said that your ass smells, I'm pretty sure you're
fine,
okay.
right.
And you just need to
But
get rid of
if you
this
shave the
guy.
hair, though, you're almost asking for improvement.
Yeah.
If you shave the hair, it's going to improve.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
For sure.
Even when you wipe your ass, like, halimbawa, tumae ka, tapos pupunasan mo yung puwet mo. Kung walang buhok dyan, alam mo, your ass, it's easier to wipe the shit off, too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll tell you. So
I'll take that into consideration, yes.
Yeah. So shave the ass, call him back, just say, hey, one time, can you just lick my ass one more time? We're not going to get back together. Just want you to lick it. And then if you lick it, so what, is it better? And if he goes, yeah, it's better. Okay, are you in love with me again? Yeah, okay, then happily ever after.
Yeah, but the
If
thing
not-
is, you just said, what if he really doesn't like ass licking?
maybe I
Maybe he
should
just
get
won't like it anyway.
I should get to go to some waxing salon to do it for me because I can't do it on my own.
Yeah,
it's going to
do
hurt like
it.
a bitch, though.
Do it.
Yeah. Now, if you see the waxer going, putang inang baho, then you know you have a problem. And they see a lot of ass. Yeah. So
Ask the waxer
All right,
lady,
Paul.
is my ass
Yeah, that's what I
smellier
mean.
than your regular ass?
give her an extra tip. Just
She'll know. She'll be like, ate, pwede mo ba sabihin sa akin kung mabaho talaga yung puwet ko? Ganun talaga.
I have a question. Yung mga
is
utot
it
mo,
normal? Is it normal for all of us human beings that our butt smells?
Of course it is that our butt smells. So
It's-
shit comes out of our asses, dude.
yeah, it's normal, but remember what we have. Like again, it's case by case. Okay, first of all, all our asses smell because shit comes out. But I've smelled some smellier ass than less smelly ass. Like it does
Smelling
exist.
ass.
I've had girlfriends who've had smelly asses, and I've had ones that don't smell so bad.
That's
No, really.
interesting.
And I'll tell you, you know what the common denominator is? The smelly ass ones have a lot of hair. They don't shave as much. They don't laser as much as the other ones do. I'm telling you, it's fucking fact that if you laser or you wax it, you're gonna smell less. It's almost like you can't. That's not negotiable.
Yeah.
It's undisputed. If there's hair there, it's gonna smell more.
Yeah,
So you
because
remove
the
that.
shit like clings to your hair, and you don't wipe that
not just
hair
the shit.
down like individually.
What country do we live in?
Yeah.
In the Philippines. Where is it located in the world? By the equator. That means it's humid. Tropical, humid weather. Means you're sweating the entire time. So you're sweating, plus your ass smells, plus the hair is there, and you
Plus,
recently
the ball
took a shit.
sweat will travel back to the ass. I'm assuming, you know.
Of course.
So,
So you have to get rid of all of that.
Yeah.
If we lived in fucking Siberia, then your ass is not going to taste so bad because it's so cold and dry.
Okay.
The humidity, the temperature, the activity, the balls, the hair, the shit, you mix all of that, you've got the perfect storm.
Okay.
all right.
Plus, wait, hold on. When you fart, nung umuutot ka, Paul, is yours more smelly than other people?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because maybe you're also generating a lot of methane.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
luck, Paul Jake.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait. One last thing. Paul.
Yes.
When you take a shit and you wipe your ass, do you wipe it with tissue only? Or tabo? Or what do you use?
Bidet?
I usually wash it with water, then wet wipes.
Good man.
That's why I'm confident. It doesn't
I'm confident
work
too now.
that way.
Okay, it's the hair then.
Yeah. Get rid of the hair, buddy. You'll be.
Are you hairy? Like
Yes,
your arms,
yes.
your legs? Yeah. Okay, it's the
I'm actually shaving my pubic hair.
Okay, all right.
Do the ass hair too, buddy. You'll be all right.
Ass hair even more because there's more shit in that area.
Yeah.
Well, no, not really, because if you butt fuck someone, there's going to be shit on your pubic area as well. But yeah, you get what I mean. Thanks, bud.
Nice. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Love that guy. Well, I got our caller of the night right there. Like that guy.
Oh, man.
He's so innocent, too.
I know, right? And I don't get it. How can he make love if he's still a virgin? Is it just ass-licking love?
Oh, no. They're like blowjobs and stuff. When he says virgin, like, I have not broke my ass hymen.
Right. Is that the technical term for it? Ass hymen?
I think it's called behymen.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if you just
Or
made
so,
that
like
up.
No. It's like on urbandictionary.com.
All right.
Behindmen or
Okay.
some shit. I don't know, whatever. Okay, well, let's wrap it up tonight. When we come back, we'll say our goodbyes. Oh, fuck, man, I wanted to address some of those people that were giving you shit. Okay, let's address. Can we do that for 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Sure.
All right, cool. When we come back, don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
Figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when you know when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. Top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, our businesses, as well as the nation. It's a sort of the way the globe is putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives you're building.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Askel's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not a manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
Two girls, one cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. This show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do Max Eigenmans? I would. Cis code. Because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare, kupal people, bullshit, we share pussy. Not really. Two girls, one cup. You should watch the show.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the show here. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, season 3, brought to you by Globe. Trying to wrap it up tonight. I want to thank all the people that called our show. We appreciate you guys so much. People who download us wherever you are around the world. Pico was just telling me that he fucking has sex with a lot of the podcast download people. Like people download the show. They come by and
awesome.
You know, what? I
No,
don't
they
know
don't
that.
come by. We just talk first.
Yeah, but
it's
how
not-
many? Okay, how many listeners have you had sex with?
3.
Whoa. Podcast groupies for real?
Yeah.
That's 3 more than me.
Yeah, thank you, Mo.
Wow.
Thank you, Mo. Best job ever.
You asshole.
Yeah.
You douchebag.
I hope your butt smells.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, man.
That's dick. Hey, listen, Kat, real quick here. So a lot of people say Here's the one I read about you most this past few weeks. It's, why did you share this with, of all people, Mo? Walang credibility to Mo. What you're going to tell someone wow, you were raped, and now of all the places you're going to go to, you're going to go to Mo's show? Dix, this is her show too.
It's not just that.
Good times with Mo. No, what I'm saying is, like, it's not like you called me and said, hey, can I be there on Thursday and I got a bomb to drop. It's like, no, you co-host this program. This is
I'm here every week on a Thursday regularly.
On Thursday, this is our show. You didn't come to me. You went on your show and you talked about something that happened to you.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear.
And also, I mean, why not you? You and I have been friends for a long time. You've known about this situation, this thing, since like 5 years ago already. And why wouldn't I talk to you about it? You know what I mean? Like,
but I see where people be like, okay, but he's not a pillar of news. Like, you should at least go to someone who is a news breaking kind of person. Like, we talk about
people that I don't know. People that are going to ask me random questions that have no idea what I went through.
Sure, but
you know what I mean?
I'm just saying, I understand why they would say that.
No, I do as well. But I'm saying, like, you're my friend. You know what happened. What I was talking about is not some sort of gossip that's easy to talk about. You saw how much shit I went through. I'm explaining for everybody else. You know, I know you know this, but I'm explaining for everybody else. It's like, Mo saw what I went through. Mo saw me, heard me cry and have anxiety attacks and go through all this stuff. And when I was finally ready to talk about it, I talked about it to my friend. You know, so everybody else is like, talk to the news, talk to this. They are the media. They're going to say whatever they want, take whatever snippets of whatever, and this is where I could just say everything and talk to my friend about what happened to me, you know?
Sure. All right, I appreciate that. No, I was also just saying, well, but it is not my show. It's my show, like, because my name's on it, but it's your show on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Just like it is mine. So you're not going to anyone. You're not
exactly.
Like searching me out as a venue for media. This is your fucking program.
Yeah, we do this every week. I mean, it's not as dramatic every week, but you're not crying and breaking down and bringing up big stories, but you know.
So let's talk about it real quick here then. What we expected hate messages, and of course they're plentiful. Any of them affect you most, like things that people say? And I know this is probably not a good thing to air because then it'll just invite them to say the same thing and hurt you more.
Well,
but is there anything that maybe not hurt, but irritates you most?
Well,
makes you most angry?
The first time that it happened, that the bashing happened, it was so painful for me because the comments were vicious, and because I was just dealing with my trauma right then and there. It was like after 9 years, something triggered it. Boom, it all came out. Oh my gosh, I have this like waterfall of emotions. I don't know how to deal with it. And then all of a sudden, all these people are calling me all these nasty things at the same time. It's like, oh my God, I don't even know what to do right now. This time around, it's like I finally told my story, which was freeing. It's like, thank God, I can finally say what happened to me. And I'm not ashamed of it. This is what happened. People need to know. I'm trying to educate people because nobody knows what a rape victim goes through except for other rape victims. And people are always making assumptions like, oh, well, because you got raped, you should have done this, or you got raped, so you should be acting like this. You don't know that. You were never raped. You don't know what it's like to be raped. You don't know what kind of trauma people go through or what it takes to tell anybody anything. You have been violated by a stranger, or sometimes not even a stranger. These stories are coming out where it's their own parents that are doing this to them. Do you know how difficult it is to say that? The kind of shame that people put on you. Like, people are talking about this like it's like a fame train thing, whatever. Dude, do you know how painful it is to hear this shit being thrown at you?
Is that what hurts you most, or is not maybe it's hurt even the right term, or where are you right now?
For me, like as a rape victim in general, and any rape victim will tell you this, for anybody to bash you in any way, shape, or form after you've told them their story is insensitive, and it's a prick move. I'm saying that right now for everybody. It's a prick move, and it's insensitive. Yeah. But that doesn't hurt me. It pisses me off that people think that they know everything and that they can be hurtful for one. It's like, who do you think you are to speak to people like that?
Okay, I'm going to go through some of the more common things. Now, this is top of my mind shit. I don't have a list of comments here that people say. So if I forget some, sorry, or if I misword them, whatever. But I remember reading a lot of well, if you don't tell us who it is, then you must have not really gone through it. Because what's all of this dancing around the name bullshit? I think you need a good answer for this one. Because, I see where they're coming from with that. It's like, how can you say you've been raped, but not say who raped you? Like, I don't understand that part. I understand it, but I'm saying what people, they don't seem to understand why you can't say the person's name. And I think you should have a very good answer for this. I'm not going to feed it to you, but my assumption of why you can't is because there's legalities involved.
Absolutely,
Like,
Mo. And I'm not
just fucking say people's names when they're public figures because
exactly.
You've already been a rape victim once from this guy, and then now you're going to be a PR victim when everybody fucking screws you, which you're kind of going through now.
Yeah.
And then third, you can get in trouble for an accusation like that. Now, whether that means you're lying or not, well, who knows? But at the same time, we should take you for your word because this is what happened to you. And we should also understand as a system that because there's no proof, because it's a long time ago, that it could backfire. Admitting that you were a victim could actually be something that can get you in trouble, which is double whammy. So people should kind of realize that that's possible. That even though you were raped, and I believe you because I was there, not there in the room, but I was there years and years ago when you told me. And, you didn't say, oh, but Mo, come 2014, I'll let everybody know about it. I mean, there was
it's like, this is the big plan, Mo. We're going to do this
listen,
one day.
What year is it right now? 2009?
Oh
okay. Mga circa 2014, I'm going to drop some shit on a podcast of yours that doesn't exist yet. But yeah, we'll get to that. No, there's none of that went on. Okay. So, because it happened so long ago, and you don't have the luxury of tapes and rape kits and what this and what that, it's going to be your word versus his word. And that could get you in trouble, even though you, in fact, were the victim. So I think that's what people should fucking realize, that you can't say somebody's name until you've exhausted is this what's going to happen to me if I
No,
do this?
see, this is what people need to understand, okay? I don't have a media team behind me. I don't have a major network behind me. I don't have a PR team making
Legal
sure
staff.
that everybody that comes out of my mouth is flowery and perfect and everybody likes what I say. I came on this podcast and it was like impromptu. Look, Mo, I need to tell people what happened. And that's what happened. And it was live and it wasn't edited. It was straight up me telling my story. I don't have anybody protecting me. I've been told to be afraid for my life. Do you know that, Mo? People have been telling me that. You better be careful. You better be afraid for your life. Can you imagine? For saying what I did, for telling the truth about what happened to me. And the most important thing out of what I was saying, and everybody's like, say the name, say the name. The most important thing here is that people don't understand what rape is, what constitutes rape, who it happens to, and what happens to victims afterwards. And that is what I'm trying to teach people.
But yeah,
you know
but
what
Kat,
I mean?
Come on, listen, come on. You saw tonight we took calls about fucking love potions.
Yeah,
you have to understand
I know.
that
I
people
get that.
are.
I get
there
that.
are people that are fucking.
But that
dumb.
is why
And
I am trying to help
deeper-
educate, Mo. That's why I'm doing this.
But maybe you're not effective though. See, now I'm going to criticize you. Maybe you're not effective because you speak too romantically and you speak too deeply and you speak too in pain, which you're entitled to. But it doesn't connect with the everyday guy who doesn't know anything about rape, or the everyday girl who doesn't know, who are fans of certain people who really don't have the mental capacity to fucking break it down in that level that you're in.
But the
you
thing
have
is, Mo,
to
like,
always explain people to things as if they're 5 years old.
there was nothing romantic about when I told them what happened to me. There was
no,
nothing
I'm talking about the
romantic
way you speak. No, when I say romantic, I don't mean it in the positive. Romantic in
No,
it's
I know what
very-
you mean. But like,
yeah, it's very
when
deep.
I actually told my story, there was nothing romantic about that. There was
right,
no
but it's a lot of the
floweriness.
stuff
That was like,
after
boom.
a lot of the stuff after it about when you say words like soul and innocence and all of that, man, stupid people don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They don't know what that means, man, because it's not concrete. So if you talk anything that I can't touch, then it's romantic. If you're a stupid person. And how many stupid people out there? Oh, fucking A. There are way more stupid people than there are people who are going to get your story. So I think there are two ways you have to attack this. You do it with the way you feel, which is what you've been doing, and you do it where people can understand, which I don't think you're doing. Because it takes a lot of adjustments to be able to dumb shit down, because then you get lost in translation. You get maybe even your true message will be lost just so the fucking retards can understand it.
You know what, Mo? Though, like as much
Or
as
maybe that's my role for you as a friend.
Well, no,
to do it for you.
I appreciate
who
that.
knows?
But the thing
like
is,
if I put something like hashtag rhymes with wrong, that's for stupid people to understand. And a lot of people got it. A lot of people fucking got it. And then it's the elite stupid that did it. But a lot of the people fucking understood what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Because not only is it wrong, which the pun is the word wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But the rhymes with wrong, that's a legit fucking line. That's a legit hashtag. It just happens to be one that has pun involved, intended. Right?
Yeah.
That's for fucking regular stupid people to get.
Yeah.
Now, if they still don't get that, then tangina wala na.
So, you know what, Mo? Like, as much as I appreciate what you're saying, like, I get that. But at the same time, you have to remember that I'm kind of going through this for the first time on my own, too. Like, I don't really know how to get through what I'm getting through at the moment because I'm only just dealing with this in the past 3 months, you know? So it's like my own nightmare in my head is kind of like coming out. And I don't have a bunch of people taking care of me, looking after me and all this stuff. Like, it's just me and my closest friends and some people who I've been talking to that have more professional skills when it comes to dealing with this stuff because it's a big mess when you go through this and you don't know how to deal with it. Like, there is so much traumatic stress. Like, it is horrific. And that's
maybe you're
also
naive,
like,
or maybe it's really difficult. I don't know. Because you're right. I fucking agree with you 100%. It is the only thing you have control over, Kat, at this point is your story and what happened and the facts. That's what you have control. You can control what's going to be told and who's involved, and all. That's what you control. All the other stuff, the wording, how is the wording going to affect, like people like me who dissect every word and every fucking thing. Yeah, we're quote unquote experts on how that message is going to come across because I've done it for so many years. But man, my point is, the people out there, they're going to fucking say some awful shit. And you know that, and you've been going through it. So for the stupid people, this is more just for the stupid people. I want Sanad you to answer with them in mind. Because ang dami nila. Oh, how come you went here to Mo's show? Well, that's because you host this program. Check that off. Yeah. Okay, stupid people, please don't say that anymore because we've checked that off. This is not my show. This is our show. Secondly, why not say the person's name? Okay, well, check. Because there's legal ramifications. Like I want to attack these things that I read most about you because maybe if we dumb it down, they'll get it a little more.
I hope so.
You know, I don't know.
Well, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. So
less the way Kat is explaining it, which is your story, but you had to adjust it a little bit for them to grasp it.
Yeah. Well, then maybe I need your help, Mo. Maybe you need to help me translate because
totally,
I'm a flower child, and you know that I'm airy fairy. So sometimes maybe I need you to help me.
And you're an artiste, right? You're a songwriter. So sometimes when you tell your story, it sounds like a song.
Yeah.
And if you're not really a smart person, it's going to get misinterpreted. Unfortunately. That is what it is. What are you going to do? I read that. Trust me, I go on Pep, I read what they write, and I'm like, man, I'm like, wow, these people are fucking retards.
Yeah, you know, some people were actually trying to accuse you. They were like, was it Mo who did it? I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, right.
I was like, wait a minute. Why would I come out on Mo's show and say I was raped? Like,
by the rapist on the
makes total sense.
Mo, you know, you.
No, here's where, and people have asked me, and here's my answer for that when people do ask. Mo, is it you? And I said, remember, she said, well-loved celebrity. Okay, check me off the list now. Big fan base, well-loved. All right, check it off the list. But all right. Well, anyway, I liked my hashtag. I'm sorry for it. I thought you might get a little upset, but...
don't be sorry.
Yeah. Rhymes with wrong is cool. All right, let's get out of here, kids. We got to go. Boy, this is a long episode today.
I know.
As Cat episodes tend to be because we get a lot of calls.
I said 3 hours. Yeah. We're going to do it today.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow on the program. Cat, we'll see you next week.
Yes.
We don't have any holidays or anything, right? So we'll see you next week.
All right.
Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for the calls. Oh, caller of the night. We already said, right? It was the ass smelly
Paul Jake.
Yeah.
Ass hair guy.
Small. With it, the smell. Okay, all right. Now Pico's going to go out and fuck some listeners. Oh. And right now is probably blowing an Ascal. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast Season 3, was brought to you by Globe.
We'd like to thank you for your calls and invite you to check out our other podcast on the New Media Factory by logging on to nmftv.com.
Follow Good Times with Mo on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
Follow Mo at DJ Mo Twister. And don't forget to check out www.motwister.ph.
See you next time.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.